Welcome back, everybody, to Curse of Strahd, episode 3298. What was that?
If we didn't leave it in,
Shoot.
Jacob started off with a fucking burp.
Oh, I'm gonna leave that in.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, great. Welcome to the show where we say we'll edit it out, and we don't. Because we forget.
I don't watch everything.
There was a comment recently about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry. Sometimes we don't edit everything
Every
out.
time you get it, I just need you to @ me on Twitter. Be like, you fucked up.
And then we won't change anything.
No.
Nope. But thanks for joining us for today's game of Curse of Strahd. I don't know what the hell's going to happen today. We're going to find
Oh,
out.
Fight some
Crazy.
elves.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay.
So, last we left off, you guys brought the Skull of Argynvost to Argynvostholt after a very dangerous and near-death experience in Castle Ravenloft. You successfully came back. Godfrey is now a lawful good paladin. He is no longer revenant. He is now human. And he lives to defeat Strahd and help you. And Esmeralda is with you as well. You guys are currently in Argynvostholt after the candy is being passed around. And
It's a gummy candy with a shell. It's weird.
and you guys are in Argynvostholt. I already said that. And the souls have transcended beyond Barovia. You guys have saved everybody here, and the light is now a beacon across all of Barovia, being seen from everywhere. Even though, and I just love the added kick in the nuts to Strahd, that even though physically he can't see that light from Castle Ravenloft to Argynvostholt, like it's like not physically possible, he can almost see and feel it, and he knows that it's there. So, and because of this, everybody gets, what is it, a +2 armor class bonus?
+1 armor class
armor
and
class.
all saving throws.
And all saving throws because you guys are inspired while you're here.
And the nice
yes,
thing
it
is,
+2.
Yeah.
and
Shut
the,
up,
and the
Tim.
nice thing is, I will never forget that it exists because it makes our saving throws blue
Yeah.
on D&D Beyond when we add it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, when
that's
we
cool.
override it.
Wait,
So
what? How did you do that?
I just added a miscellaneous bonus, and then it was like
How do you do
blue.
it to saving throws though?
Just click on the individual saving throws that you want to change, and then
okay.
customize.
It was a little tedious.
You have to do it to
Sponsor
each one?
us.
Yeah, you have to do it to each
D&D
one.
Beyond.
Give us $10.
Yeah, that's all we want. $10.
$10. So, what the hell are you guys doing?
Your
Touch
mom.
myself
Going
every
back
morning.
towards Strahd's domain, or we're in his domain, but towards his castle to Vallaki.
All right, so you guys are leaving. You're leaving Argynvostholt.
Yeah, and I'll turn to Godfrey. Say, what made you decide to stay?
When you look at Godfrey, instead of this dark, scary-looking dude, give me 1 second while I zoom this in.
Is he one of the busts?
No.
No. Okay.
When you look at him, he has this kind of long, flowing, kind of curly almost down to his neck, blonde hair. He's very handsome. He's in his maybe mid-30s, mid-40s is what he looks like. So he's not like young and full of vigor. He almost looks like very stern.
Still undead?
Hmm?
Still undead?
No, he's not undead. He's pure human. When you did your detect everything, he's not undead and he's not evil. He's now good. And he doesn't look creepy as much anymore. He has his nose back too, which is nice, and he just looks more of a person. Somebody almost like you've never known who this version of Godfrey is. And what do you say to it?
I said, so what made you decide to stay instead of go with everyone else?
I want to help. I want to defeat Strahd. I see that in my heart now. They can leave, but you provide hope. And I want to help that hope. I tried once, but I'll try again. I only have one more chance.
And you? I'll point to Esmeralda.
Huh?
You sticking around?
I've got stuff to do, but what's your plans?
Find the rest of these relics
Relics?
and skull. Be as prepared as we can for when time comes to fight Strahd.
All right.
Allies?
Kind of looks around. She looks at you, and she just.
I'm
like crying.
Yeah, all right. She grabs her hand, she shakes it.
Do I know about Madame Eva?
Yep. So you guys are locating relics to defeat Strahd.
Strahd's tome, right? Like a journal, diary.
Strahd what?
Like a diary, maybe? You know, like a
Where,
like,
okay, wait,
like
where
a
did you learn
12-year-old
about these
girl
things?
would keep.
I'm pretty sure the leader of the Vistani, who we so
Yes.
unceremoniously killed their second in command.
First in
I
command,
didn't know that she was the leader, Madame Eva. Didn't know she was their leader.
Oh, she's sort of a leader. She's not really their leader.
She's like a
She
She could
diviner.
be their leader.
Can I ask what you
She
know
is
about her?
now.
Madame Eva, she's creepy. She's got magic.
She's a
And she
diviner.
knows a lot about this land. Other than that, she's very mysterious. I don't know much about her.
Well-
She doesn't the Vistani themselves are very separated. They serve Strahd due to an ancient pact being united with the two of them. Strahd lets them leave Barovia and let them come back in to bring others in. I believe it's because the Vistani, a long time ago when Strahd was still mortal, saved his life on the battlefield. And so he owes his life to them.
Is
And
Madame
whatever
Eva
life he
one
has
of
left.
the Vistani?
What?
Is Madame Eva one of the Vistani?
Of course. I was once a Vistani. Or Vistana.
How do you join the list?
You gotta be born into him.
Really?
She did say she was kidnapped, though.
Well, she hasn't
I'm no longer a Vistani. I'm not with them. They betrayed me.
Madame Eva hasn't been wrong yet about the things that she showed us.
Okay.
So
Have I shown you guys a picture of Esmeralda? I think I
Yes.
She's on the
Okay.
DM screen, isn't she?
She is on the DM screen, but she's looking like a little bitch on it.
She's fighting some wolves.
So she's like scared.
No,
She does not look
No,
scared.
she
not
looks like
scared.
she's gonna.
She's like,
smash.
Yeah.
I think it's just poor.
It's like a
facial-
battle cry, dude.
She looks like she's raging.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, she doesn't rage.
Is there a picture of Godfrey?
Not dead Godfrey.
No, there's not a picture of human Godfrey, but there's a picture of dead Godfrey.
Yeah,
That's all right. I
we've
don't
seen
care
that.
about dead Godfrey.
All right, well, whatever. No, the Vistani are just allies of Strahd. Strahd has his allies, and they are them.
So we're seeing to some elves, correct?
Yes.
That would be
To
next.
find a tome. So wait, you learned about these items from Madame Eva.
Yeah, she hasn't been wrong yet.
She told you where to find things to defeat Strahd?
Yes.
Why?
Don't know.
That's what I'm wondering.
That's a good question. Maybe she wants to kill him and take over.
She
or...
did say that She did say that she knew that we were here before we were here. Maybe there's some destiny involved.
Maybe she's tired of all the rain.
Yeah, makes her hair really frizzy.
We should go talk to her.
Okay.
Is she on the way
Do
to
you know where they are?
Vallaki?
They're at the Sarah Pool.
Yes.
It's
That's
him to
where
stay
they
there.
stay.
I don't know.
We can
where
go to Vallaki first, but it should definitely be a stop
Okay.
at some point.
Okay. We do want to go up and talk to the mage.
Sure. I guess I'll stick with you guys. I want to make sure you don't muck anything else up.
And you, Godfrey?
I will.
You're crazy.
I will
We've made
stay
everything
with
better.
you. If you need me, I can always remain an Arkenvostold if you need it.
I don't think this place is gonna need defending, really.
No, it does not.
And as you could say, safety in numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. If you'd like me to accompany you, I can.
I'd imagine the only way to truly defeat Strahd is to bring Barovia itself against him.
Yes.
You're right.
Well, there's 6 of us now.
I don't know. I still really like my Kresk idea, where he comes over there. But yeah, I guess that works too.
It failed.
We didn't try it.
He didn't leave.
We don't know that. Maybe he knew we were coming.
It might have been a planned illusion. I know that those exist. I just don't really know how they work. So,
A what?
like a spell that happens when a certain condition is met.
You think that Strahd at the table was an illusion?
Maybe.
We
Well, he did have
saw him
Irina.
disappear.
He had Irina, and we know Irina isn't here anymore. And he did kind of just fade away.
But can an illusion hold?
If we want to
paper bird?
verify this, we could go to Kresk.
I don't know.
Because he did.
Respond to us.
We need to check in on Ismark.
do need
head
to
back
find
to
these.
Kresk, Vallaki, or the Tsar pool?
Well, the Sarah pool, Vallaki's on the way to the Sarah pool.
Oh, we can stop there then.
By now,
No, it's not.
It's past.
yeah, we're here. So
Oh,
Vallaki's
yeah,
here, and the
sorry.
Sarah pool is
I got
way over
them
here.
backwards.
No, you're good. You're good. And it's been over a day since we left his castle. If he was in Kresk, he would have left it by now. Likely.
Pool's very close to Ravenloft.
It is.
What I'm saying is we could see the aftermath.
We could. We could go check on the abbot and see if
He did seem like a powerful ally. If we could gain him.
maybe we
If
could.
we're going that far down to the Sarah Pool, I would like to stop in Barovia and see if Ismark made it back.
Yeah. So,
It's quite
What
the
are we
fucking
doing?
journey we
It's-
got planned.
I mean, it's like a 2-day journey
We're
in
like-
reality.
we're gonna go down here, and then we're gonna all the way here, and then up there.
Yeah.
That's what the mid game of this game
Yeah.
is.
Maybe we should see Madame Eva first, too. She might have some new info for us.
Yes, go to Vallaki, then
Vallaki,
to Sarah
Sarah
Pool.
Pool, and then back to Kresk.
No, then to Barovia.
Well, we'll stop on Barovia on the way.
Should
But,
we head to Kresk first?
I mean, whatever's happened there has already happened. There's not a whole lot we can
Feel
do
as
now.
though we could at least heal any wounds that have popped up. Find
I can
some
go.
answers.
Yeah, I'll meet you in Vallaki.
That might not be a bad idea. Do you know the abbot?
Huh?
Do you know the abbot?
He
Or
knows
you
me.
just- Okay.
Why are we going back to the abbot?
Just to see how his plan worked, if it worked at all.
If okay.
The idea being if it didn't work and he went insane.
This was
Yes.
a broken man's last resort.
I'm assuming we don't trust this man, right?
No, he
No.
wants to send
Okay.
the mongrel folk on the people
Well, I was gonna say we could just send a paper bird.
to the abbot
Yeah.
and
but
ask him, "Hey, did you go crazy? Krishna? Check yes or no."
no, more like did
How
Strahd
far
pick
away?
up his
We're
bride?
at Q, right?
But
What
Yeah.
time is it right now? It's like midday, anyways, isn't it?
Yeah, it's noon because that's about the time you guys came back after the morning.
We could go to Kresk now and then go to Vallaki
Let's
in
do
the
that.
morning.
Let's
that would
do
be
that.
my suggestion.
I don't want you to die to mongrel folk if
And
you
the
did go
last time
crazy.
you sent one of those letters.
It's not my first time I've been to Kresk. Been traveling these lands by
Your
myself for a long
first
time.
time fighting swarms of mongrel folk?
What do you mean?
That's his
He
plan.
said if if we didn't take the dress to him, he was going to sick the mongrel folk on Kresk.
Hey, but you bought him you got the dress though.
Yeah,
didn't you?
but if it didn't work, it might happen
He
anyways.
still has no motive to.
He's like right on the edge of like a huge
Everything
breakdown.
he's done is to protect the people of Kresk.
And if
The only reason he threatened them was to secure the dress.
it's true. But if everything else failed, maybe he would see death as the only true.
Yes. It's his way to protect
That's
them.
why I suggest we go there.
Yes.
Find out.
All
Let's
right.
go.
So we're gonna go to Kresk.
Kresk first.
Okay. You guys take about 2 or 3 hours to walk, making your way throughout the day.
That sounds about right. Yeah, 2 hours.
Going down the mountainside through the forest, across the lake once again, and eventually making it to Kresk. You make your way in through the front doors, and they open the gate for you. Town seems normal.
Cool. No city in chaos.
There's people walking about. Some are kind of brushing away at the front of their homes. A couple of chickens walk by. Yeah.
no one
Really?
seems to be looking
hate
at the
chicken.
beacon or
That
in
happened
any
2
way
hours
happier.
ago.
Okay, well,
This place was always kind of happy.
okay.
Like, this place is much different than Vallaki, and though the beacon does bring them a sense of happiness, this peaceful, small little village at the edge of Barovia has always kind of been like, they're the people who, when you walk through the streets, they look up and smile and wave. Like, Vallaki and Barovia, they don't do that. But here they're like, oh, hey, how's it going?
Barovia, they look up and cry at you.
But yeah. There's also trees all over the place in this one, so it looks just very nice.
So we can see how we can gauge reactions when we get back to Vallaki.
Are you guys doing any? You're just walking in and then walking out?
I think
We're heading straight up to the abbey.
Okay. When you make your way up, you do see a group of people who are kind of looking off and pointing at the beacon and kind of just are in amazement by it. And and you guys can see it. It's just like glowing pillar in the sky, breaking through the clouds upwards. And the figure of like this motionless, illusory, spectral dragon and his wings just spilled out at the top of it. It looks awesome. But you guys make your way all the way up to the abbey. That takes about an hour. You make your way up. The two mongrel folk are there waiting. They see you as you come up, and they say, "Huh, are you see the abbot?"
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right this way. And they lead you in. You guys go through into the lobby once again. Through the doorway, you see that creepy ass creature still chained up to that post still, trying to just kind of sits there on the ground. And as soon as you guys come in, starts trying to fly away but can't. And then you guys are
Picking
led.
out the pieces of ration that I like.
And you guys make your way in through another doorway, and you see sitting at a table is the abbot.
The bride nowhere to be seen.
Nope. And he says, "My friends, welcome. You
Hello.
returned."
Mission accomplished?
Yes. Strahd came by and took his bride. Esmeralda's like, she walks out. She's like, and she walks out.
She's not going to be happy.
Do you believe Kresk is safe now?
Yes, I do. Strahd seemed pleased, I think. It's hard to tell with that man. But I should be in his good graces.
So what's your plan now then?
I don't know. Stay here, like I always have. Make sure the people are protected. Was that you, that beacon?
Yeah.
Good work.
Thank you.
You've done much to help the people here in terms of hope. Maybe myself as well.
You're okay with the beacon?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, it probably upsets Strahd.
He's in no way an ally of Strahd.
He's not an ally of Strahd either.
Do you think that upsets Strahd?
Absolutely.
If you truly want permanent safety for the people in Kresk, we are no different from any other group of adventurers. We want to leave Barovia, and we want Strahd dead. When the time comes, as we are being cautious, can we look forward to your aid?
I don't know.
We'll throw in some wine.
That's enticing.
So,
I already have a lot of wine.
some red.
Specifically,
I need to think about it.
white wine.
The Wizard of Wines is making it again.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, that was us too.
We killed Baba Lysaga.
He stands up out of his chair. I see your deeds. They are righteous and valiant. I can only see death at the end of your path, though. I will have to consider this.
What do you see at the end of yours?
I don't see an end.
If you truly are a protector, believe you should fight for what's right, regardless of the personal consequences. Kresk is safe. We are not. And safety, it seems, for you, is not righteous.
Kind of turns and he holds his chin and he goes over to one of the windows and he just stares out of it.
We do what we do not because we are afraid of Strahd, but because it's what's right.
He turns and he says, "You are brave. It's still too much to risk."
Your power frightens him some, doesn't it?
His power frightens mine.
Yeah, but if he came out here and you stood in his way and managed to kill him, by some miracle, he wouldn't be able to get back to his castle, right? That's why you're here.
You've lit a beacon, you've brought wine to Barovia, you've done a lot to help these people. You've saved this village. But for how long?
I'm saying I understand why you're here.
When you can prove to me that your power outshines his, I will join you.
It's fair enough.
Then if we leave, I have one thing for you to think on. Don't let your fear control your actions.
And the mongrel folk guy kind of walks over. He kind of escorts you out.
Oh,
And he opens the door. You guys kind of make your way out and go all the way out to the, back to the outer gates. The gate kind of shuts behind you. Esmeralda's just standing there.
You're
We're
upset, aren't you?
sorry.
Could have killed him.
You could have killed him.
Maybe.
Nah.
He could have killed you.
Yeah.
Or all of
I
us.
You also don't know what
Yeah.
the
And the
abbot would have
abbot.
done.
And all of the people in the
Look,
city.
all I'm saying is
Ready
maybe
to
you guys should
allow-
listen to me.
And
That's
all
the
I'm saying
place
is if the
in
abbot
all
thought
of
we were going to
Vallaki.
lose, he might have sided with Strahd to make sure that Kresk was safe. Do you think you could have taken on the abbot and Strahd?
No,
Exactly.
I didn't expect that.
We're also not listening to you.
What?
She said maybe we should listen to her. And I said we didn't.
Oh, we're
No.
considering your ideas.
We actually used your idea in order to be able to accomplish what we did yesterday.
True.
Well, okay, well, good. I'm just... Arabelle dying and not wanting to go with my plan is... it's frustrating.
Did you have some sort of
Arabelle?
relationship with Arabelle?
No,
None
I
at all.
didn't.
Insight?
No, I hate him.
Insight?
Roll insight.
You know, I'm curious too.
Okay.
Ooh, purple dye, you've betrayed my trust.
18.
7.
Oh.
No, she's not like hiding any specific feelings. You've
Alright.
grown to know that Esmeralda's very forward with how she feels, and
Yep, no,
she's... If she did have something with him, she would have told you already. But she says, no, I hate him. I hate all of them.
The amount of
I just don't want them to be my enemy.
Right.
The amount of assumptions your plan had here were more than risky.
I know.
It's fine. It's a plan I would have come up with, and that's why I know it
Sometimes
was
you gotta risk
probably a bad
things.
one.
Sometimes you have to take risks.
It's a proverb I've heard at home that two minds work better than one.
Yeah. It's been hard to trust a lot of people lately, but I don't know.
Isn't
You
that
guys are
funny,
growing on me.
Yes.
What?
Sorry, I was responding to my brother's question.
It's been hard to find people to trust lately, but I'm slowly starting to trust you guys.
Alright,
Then take
well,
our advice.
I guess we're resting here for the night somewhere and then headed to Vallaki.
Let me just say one thing, just so this is out in the open. I've been betrayed one too many times. I have secrets. I have backup plans.
Alright.
It's fine by us.
Don't cross me.
Not really our
I
intention.
swear, as a paladin, to never betray you.
All right.
I walk past her, like in front of her. And I'm like, oops.
Fuck you! And she like smacks you.
Like pull out a basketball. Get crossed, bitch.
It's just a joke. It's too serious.
Yeah, I take things a little seriously, Seymour.
Just gotta relax. Just gotta relax, okay?
You need a backup. that
Everything-
hasn't
She
won.
just walks ahead of you.
It's already such a sad place here.
Shut up! She just keeps walking.
What were you laughing at?
Doing nothing.
All right.
Nothing.
You guys make your way down. You go to the Burgomaster's mansion.
Sure.
Sure, let's check in on him.
Knock on the door, open it, and he looks at all of you and says, "Well, my friends,
Hello.
I've just
Hello.
been making burgers this morning.
I just was grilling some burgers on the barbecue. Would you like some?"
It
Yes.
says,
Yes, please.
it says Burgomaster 3000 on it.
In some places, they call them steamed hams. And he gives
Oh.
you all a plate of burgers and fries.
If it's ham, no thank you.
I don't get
I
that.
don't-
No, it's beef.
No, I want wolf.
There's fucking beef here?
Oh,
I eat that shit.
it's
What?
pork burgers.
Where's the cows?
We don't have any. They have some in Vallaki, but we don't buy those.
Why not?
They might be infected with werewolf.
This isn't Billy, is it?
Just kidding. They're not. I don't
I
know.
want to see a wear count now.
Don't
Um,
know what the meat
You
is.
guys eat and stay and rest. Are you not leaving until the next day?
Till the morning.
Seems like it.
Okay.
Early morning, so that we get there like
Yes. 5
early
a.m.
morning. Yeah.
Later in the day at around 6 p.m., there is some cries and some yelling going on in the middle of town.
Well, let's Let's
Gonna
go.
go.
What that
See
is.
what
You
that
guys
is.
get up and start making your way over. There is a crowd forming around one of the houses.
Oh,
And you guys make your way over and you begin to look, and from the inside there you can tell from what people are saying and what they're doing, there is a baby being born.
what?
Yep.
All right.
I will push my way through the crowd,
You start pushing your way through the crowd.
saying, "I am a doctor. Let me through."
Roll deception and see if that works.
I will follow behind him and be like, yes, he's the doctor in town.
What are you two doing?
I got a 6.
Can he have advantage from my
You got a 6?
from? Did you hear what I said? Though?
What?
I'm following behind him, going, yes, he is a doctor.
Roll again, I guess. and
We're
if
gonna
it's higher-
cast message to Arya. We're like, what are you doing?
Having fun.
It's a bird.
11.
Oh, they're done. They form a perfect opening.
I'm gonna.
They're like, please come in.
I'll go forward too.
The handmaiden is like, what? And you come
These are my
over,
nurses.
Yes.
and there's a woman who is giving birth. Are you going to help her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Roll medicine, both of you.
All right.
I'm with them too. I can't really do anything. Hey, do this better, and I'll give both of them an inspiration.
Do this. No, what do you tell them to do? Not do this better.
I don't know how to give birth.
Is
like
it a
just-
D8 or a
Just say
D6?
anything
You don't know how
better
to give
than...
birth.
No,
You
he has a
inspire
negative
them,
1.
right?
It's a D8, right?
Yeah. No, D6
Okay.
for
I don't
me.
know.
What do you say to inspire them?
Don't say anything, but I will play a light
They're
tune,
gonna fucking kill
Okay.
an
me.
inspiring tune.
Okay,
12.
12.
23.
For whatever reason, Seymour has so much knowledge. He pushes the midwife out of the way, and is just like, he's like, you're doing it all wrong. And he's like, he's perfect on everything. I'm not, but he is.
You know,
And
like
Yes.
like how in movies,
Explain it to
when
us.
the
how do you explain it?
you know, like how in
Explain it to
movies
us.
when the birth happens, like at the end of like a love story movie, like the inspiring. That's what Ira's doing.
Okay,
Oh,
and the woman gives birth, and you cut the cord, and you hand her the baby after you've washed it, and you like.
Is it a boy or a girl?
You're impressed. It's a boy.
Oh.
His name is
Both of
Strahd.
you roll insight checks. Insight check.
On a
Give me
baby?
Not on the baby.
Oh, that's what I was
Natural
expecting from Ira. 3.
18.
That's more I
18.
expected to roll.
You hand the woman the baby. She looks very happy, and then she looks quite troubled. Something very strange is going on from what you notice. Baby's not crying. Hasn't been crying at all.
Okay.
And you hand the baby over.
Can we cut this part out?
Could I try to like burp it or something? Just-
Oh, it's alive.
Oh, okay.
It's
Just
alive.
not
It's just not crying. It's
Okay.
breathing.
Yeah, I don't wanna still
it's
burn
alive.
my
It's
teeth
there.
again.
It's not opening its eyes so much yet. It's like it's moving though. Its hands are kind of rigid around, and the mother just looks kind of sad. And she says,
Oh,
Thank you.
God.
"Thank you."
Of course.
The midwife walks over and she says, is he not crying?
No. What does that mean?
Oh, it's very sad. Child has no soul. Very sad.
Mm.
Well, let's let her be alone then.
No soul.
Oh,
We're
Will
kind of new to Barovia.
Will the baby die without a soul?
no, the baby won't die.
Do I know this?
Yeah, you're aware of kind of what this is. You've heard of it. You haven't like firsthand experience. But she said, "Oh, some people in Barovia are." She walks you all out. Not to say this is
Yeah.
from the mother. She shuts the door. She says, "Some people in Barovia are born without souls. The souls who were here and are here cannot leave. Sometimes souls are born into others. Sometimes babies are born with no souls. They're perfectly healthy. They are all right. They're
hollow.
hollow. They speak very little. They have very little emotion, will, integrity, motivation to do anything."
Practically constructs.
Now, this is going to sound offensive, possibly. Would the mother let us find a soul for her child?
Can that?
That would be.
happen?
I don't know if you can do that. Typically, they're born with souls, and the baby's been born already, unless there's some kind of powerful magic you have.
The moment they breathe their first breath, they are what they are.
There probably is a kind of magic that could do that, but I don't think any of us would know it.
Don't worry. He'll be loved, and he'll be all right. He's still human. He's just different. Thank you for your help. She turns and she goes back inside and shuts the door.
I was thinking maybe Godfrey.
No,
No?
It's not that simple.
Okay.
no, I didn't mean no. Like he might know how to put a soul into a body. That's what I meant.
He might.
Oh, he might. Maybe.
I was also thinking
Barovia
the abbot.
has its own laws. If a magic like that existed, Strahd would not let it come to light.
Maybe when we defeat him.
There's a lot of things Strahd wouldn't like to happen.
That beacon's one of them.
Do you think he'd just go take the skull again?
What?
Strahd, do you think he'd just pop over there and take it?
Oh, the one that we have up? I don't think he can get in the light, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Probably hurt.
I hope your confidence is inspiring to the Barovians.
We try.
Perhaps a little too hard.
You guys make your way back over to the burgomaster's place, wind down for the rest of the night, and head to sleep. They fixed the bed you used, by the way.
They did that already. They
Yeah,
did that already.
There's no
Yeah.
massive fart bed anymore. You guys wake up the next day, get all ready, get your armor, cast mage armor, get your spells prepared, and make your way out. Godfrey and Esmeralda join you, and you guys are headed straight to Vallaki.
Well,
Alright.
to the open encampment, but yes.
Yes, so outside of
Are you going to Vallaki first, or... Well, I'll to pull up the map and tell you when you get there.
Do we know which direction?
It's going to take about an hour and a half to get to
It would
Vallaki.
be like right.
We might have to go through Vallaki to get to the open encampment. So.
No, it's on that. It's on.
Oh, is it on that side?
From what I remember.
Alright. No encounter.
Ooh.
You guys make your way straight to
No
Vallaki.
Vistani assholes on the road. How amazing.
Well, there's
Yeah,
one,
see.
but she's in our party.
It's true.
Got it.
What? She's great. Oh, camera.
Okay.
Did the camera die?
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal though, because stuff goes in that corner. So.
Can I grab one of them bad boys? I'm going to hell for gluttony. Thank you.
Going
Oh,
to
yes,
hell
one
for
fry.
nothing.
For both.
How dare you want fries?
Oh God, that's a lot of.
Yeah, they do. They put a lot of.
Oh, you went to
wow.
Five Guys. Yeah. They're like, oh, you ordered a small fry? Here's a small fry. And
A
then
bag.
another small fry in the bag.
Well, I think he was talking about the seasoning.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's the seasoning?
Godfrey can accompany you into the cities now. He's not undone. But where are you headed?
N9.
I go down.
So you're on the road. You're not even going into Vallaki. You're
Not
just going straight there.
Just going right down into N9.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to say it like that.
Esmeralda,
Yeah.
do you want to go into the city? Isn't it Vistani down here?
We're going to go see. We're going to Vistani camp, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
It's not gonna like
I
behead you
probably
on
shouldn't go
sight,
in then.
right? Do you have any like illusion magic or transmutation magic? Maybe?
Even a change of clothes.
I do. If you would have told me the other day, I could have prepared some.
Was that snarky remark for? You don't just know what magic you have?
I'm like your brother.
Oh,
wizard.
you need time.
I know all my magic.
You
but you
be
gotta
prepared.
prepare them.
Yeah.
I
You,
know.
you think you're
They're all
better
in the
than
book.
us?
Yeah.
That's why we gotta write them down.
Whatever, Ari. Whatever. Renee.
Yes,
I don't have to
can.
think about my
No.
magic.
No.
Just do it.
It is nice to just be able to do the magic that you have.
Okay, look. I know you're
This
all
is
better
a
at
rule.
magic than me. Doesn't mean you have to rub it in my face. I've only been
I
practicing
mean-
this my entire life.
I
and
know.
not been blessed
I
by
don't
the
think
gods.
I don't think I'm
Wait,
better
what?
at magic than you.
Are you
I
not
just
a
think
wizard?
my
You
magic's
just
cooler.
isn't that just what you just said?
Maybe, but I didn't.
Are
mean
you
it.
like some, like a cleric?
No,
What?
I'm a sorcerer.
She's an angel.
I am
I'm,
an angel.
I'm a bard, so
You still gotta practice being a bard.
it's true. I do. But
Mm-mm.
kind
Have
of
you ever
happy
tried to
about
teach
it.
Music is magical, so
Have
we'll
you
give
ever
him
tried
that.
No.
She teaches me. Are you kidding me?
hmm Came out of the womb just bursting with magic. Isn't that great?
That's not true. I was there, but yeah. I mean, I guess it still works to say that.
Mm-hmm.
You and I are cut above the rest.
Yeah, were you trained by a crazy old man in the forest too?
Wait, what?
No.
Okay.
His name's Dibbles.
Nope, his name was Hedgie.
What was just
That's,
that?
that's just
Tibbles thought so you were to be a wizard.
As a druid.
All right. She
Go
says,
back
"Yeah,
to
I
the
can disguise myself.
Well, that's great. Did you have that prepared?
I do. I always have it prepared."
Good. What was
Do you
that
want me to come
snarky
with
ass
you?
remark for?
It's up to you.
strength in numbers.
The Vistani are magical as well. Sometimes they can see through illusions, but I don't know. It's a risk.
We can turn you invisible. Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
probably
if
see
you
through that
I can
too.
turn myself invisible.
if you don't want to go, you can go to the Blue Water Inn. Just tell them you know us, and they'll probably let you stay for free.
You gotta say you're part of the
Or
pack.
persuasion.
Ooh, and free wine.
I don't know what I'm persuading her to do exactly, but I will persuade her
Trust
to.
us.
How persuasive is Ira?
With an 18, I will persuade her to do
You know
something.
what? That's a good idea. I will do
Okay.
that. And she says, "I'll meet you back at the Blue Water Inn."
All right.
That's what persuasion is supposed to be used for. Is like, I think this is a good idea. I agree because you're persuasive. And so she says, "I'll meet you over there. Don't take too long. If you're gone for more than 2 hours, I'm gonna come find you."
Okay.
That's fair.
Try not to be gone for more than 2 hours.
Great. She turns and she makes her way down the road.
Where did Godfrey going?
With us,
With
I
you.
believe.
Yep, he's just silently following. Where we going?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You guys make your way there as I pull up the correct page.
I
Hey
have a-
guys, the Vistani asked. We can just say that a revenant killed his men. There is no revenant anymore.
I mean, I don't think we should bring it up at all.
Why would they ask?
I don't know.
They don't know we did it.
It's true.
There were no survivors. We killed them all.
And if they know anything, they think four Esmeraldas did
Probably
it.
shouldn't
That's
be
true.
talking about this as we're walking toward them.
You're right. I have a question. Are these houses or are they like pillars or something?
You'll find out. I have a map for you.
No,
No,
outside
these
of
ones. I'm
Vallaki.
pretty sure they're houses.
Those are little houses.
Poor assholes have to live outside of town.
Must be really poor, right?
Yeah.
It's the
Oh.
shitty slums.
the
That's
shittier
the
slums.
fuck you slums.
They're probably
There's-
all dead. honestly.
There's legitimately you'll have this in every community. People who are like, the wolves won't kill me, and they live outside
Oh,
town.
okay.
And they're like,
really-
don't, and they're like, I can do whatever I want. And they're like, fine, die then.
When they die.
I'm assuming those people would have actually died though.
Yeah, the
This
wolves
You
scenario.
want to go
come.
check on them?
No.
Not
No, we don't care that much.
Fuck
No.
those people.
If they want to live outside of town, they can do whatever they want.
Rent is insanely cheap there.
Oh, outside of town? How much is
You
it?
don't have to pay.
One silver.
It'd be free.
Over
They
case
don't get
a year?
taxes.
Yeah, 1 silver a
It's
year.
hard mode living in Vallaki. You have to defend against werewolves every night.
Now I'm just imagining like
But it's okay. With your credit card
That
info,
game
they can win the
Marshall
Victory
plays?
Royale.
Oh,
7 Days to Die where they build
Glad I got
like
you to that.
yeah.
dude.
huge.
those are the people that live out there,
Yeah.
That's one of my
They
new
have like
favorite memes.
it's
dude.
outside their
I
house.
love that so much.
It's so great, dude.
and yet they live on the
John
main road.
Wick needs
right to
your
town.
help.
Yeah, be careful around those houses. You might just die.
Do you guys have your minis?
Yes.
Yeah, they're all right here.
Awesome.
Ooh.
I don't fucking know.
It's over here.
I'll be this one.
It's almost as if no other game has been played since the last time I played.
Logan, you make that joke every single time.
No, I don't.
I mean, why is that hill giant always on the
Don't
table?
know.
Because he TPK'd the Tesseract party.
That's true.
Oh, that's right.
He's here.
It literally was him.
Spoilers, jeez.
Wow, spoilers.
It's only been like 4 months since this episode comes out.
Make your damn character.
I'm trying.
Don't look.
Whoa. The Vestinkle Kumpel?
Nothing.
Well, you said don't look, and my I did nothing
Yeah.
but look straight at it.
It's a prompting.
Can we not look at it yet, or
We'll look at it now.
Okay.
Each square is 10 feet.
Ooh wee.
So put your mini down.
I feel like I've been here before.
Is that 1/4?
Keep going up a little bit.
That's about
Is that
right,
good?
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
good.
Alright.
Ooh.
So you guys are coming up this road right here.
Godfrey's still a zombie guy,
That's fine.
He is a cultist.
and he's in his own square. 'cause-
Alright. Because he's not welcome in our square.
The woods part to reveal an expansive clearing. A small grass-covered hill with low houses built into its sides. Just to let you guys know, it looks like this. Go like that.
Oh, that's a different view of it, right?
Yeah, that's what you're coming
Okay, I was
onto.
like-
You see that.
What is...
Fog obscures the details, but you can see that these buildings feature elegantly carved woodwork and have decorative lanterns hanging from their sculpted eaves. Atop the hill, above the fog, is a ring of barrel-topped wagons that surround a large tent with a column of smoke pouring out of a hole in the top. The tent is brightly lit from within. Even at this distance, you can smell the odors of wine and horses that emanate from this central area.
Why did we come here?
Because the Vistani assholes we saw on the road said that this is where the last of the elves are. And one of them is supposed to know about, Strahd's diary.
Very well.
Very curious to read.
Would be good to know.
Yeah.
You might ask for something that you don't like, though. Just,
It does say his dark dreams.
So just to let you guys are.
Do you think that
over here.
they're dark dreams, or he just has bad dreams? Or is
He
it
He wants
something
to see
evil
them
he dreams
He wants
about?
to see them fulfilled.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
then maybe he's evil.
Yeah.
You just kill him and take it.
What do you,
We'll see if that's a
are
possibility.
you guys gonna walk up the path?
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna prepare guidance.
I'm
Make
gonna
your way
prepare
up.
run away.
Wait, why the fuck is he leading?
Oh, look, it's the Rat King of horses.
What?
That's a horrendous image if you actually know what I'm referring to.
I don't know what you're referring to.
A rat king is where there's just like a giant swarm of rats that all combine into one like big swarm.
Okay.
No, all their tails get like
Yeah.
tied together by rod.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's nasty.
Okay.
What?
Said that of horses though.
Oh, okay, I understand now.
There are 4 of these specific wagons that you come up to. You hear heavy snores from within this barrel-topped wagon.
What time of day is it? It's like 7 in the morning then?
No, it's about 9.
Yeah.
9?
Sounds about right.
You hear snoring.
From which wagon? Can we...
The one that's directly in front of you.
Hey, I could wake all of them up and they wouldn't know what to do.
They're snoring from this one. They're snoring from some other ones. This one right here.
Did I wake him up?
Maybe. Storm stopped.
There is raucous screams and laughter of children coming from this one.
Okay.
Raucious?
Yep.
Rambunctious.
So there's different things coming from each one.
I don't know what you're trying to describe. Are you trying to describe like bad or good?
Good.
Scream. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's really wherever you guys want to go. Are you just gonna stand in front of one of those?
Well, I'm assuming there's only one way to come into the camp, right?
Huh?
I'm assuming there's only that one way they come into the camp.
Yep. And then you can go down the hill to the other houses if you want to.
It's the Latin roots.
Um,
I'd imagine we want to meet the king first.
stay in there, gosh.
Sorry, it's all these elves.
We're going into the tent.
You're just gonna walk into the
I'm
tent.
half
Yeah.
elf.
Okay.
I'm only allergic to full elf.
Anything else? Just full elves? Maybe.
Depression.
You're
How are
allergic
you-
to it?
How are you guys walking into the tent?
Like people? Like do you mean like?
Like I own the
Well, there are
place.
many.
Okay, that's what you mean.
So we're going from there, around the horses, boom.
Okay, so there's a lot of voices and snoring coming from all the different wagons. The one right in front of that's not what happens. Right in front of this wagon right here.
Yeah, this one, right?
Nope.
Shit.
This one.
Okay.
That one has 2 iron padlocks that secure the top of it.
Oh.
Treasure.
We don't go in that one
Only
either.
that one?
Only that one, it looks like.
Which one?
Piled outside the wagon of the tent, I don't know why it describes it as a wagon, are several empty casks of wine. From inside the tent comes the crack of a whip, followed by the howls of a young man. 3 sputtering campfires fill the tent with smoke, and through the haze you see 6 Vistani passed out in various places on the dead grass. A barely conscious and shirtless teenager hugs the central tent pole, his wrists bound with rope and his back streaked with blood. An older, larger man in studded leather armor lashes the young man with a horsewhip, causing him to scream again. Standing in the bigger man's shadow is a third man, also clad. No, there's not.
Now I've got anxiety.
Search around for a
Fuck.
Hang on.
minute.
Its name is Strahd.
No, its name is the guy that we killed. I think.
If I... Okay.
See, killing solves everything.
I have a
Nope,
very
he's
strong
just
feeling.
whipping away. And then eventually he stops.
He stops because of our presence, or he stops because he
just stops.
wants to?
His buff ass
You
arm
can
is
see
tired.
that there's a bunch of Vistani like everywhere. They're just passed out and tired.
They
Or like
drink
one
all
like
their wine.
drunkenly stumbles like totally sees you guys and just ignores you and just like just like walks by.
Can I make a investigation or perception check?
Okay.
Or I have to wait to see if Jacob's.
Sorry, go ahead. What?
Can I make an investigation or perception check? I want to look at the teenager that's on
On the
strap,
pole?
and
Okay.
I want to see if he has elf ears.
Nope.
Okay. Oh, well,
Does
then
the
you-
man lashing him have elven ears?
Say what?
Does the man lashing the young boy
No,
have
they're
elven?
human.
They're human. Excuse us, but we have a few questions. And
Big old dude turns around. He's got this long beard, kind of long hair as well, down the sides. And he looks over. Who the hell are you?
with the pack.
Probably fucking bigger than this guy.
What are you doing here?
Oh, well, like I said, we have a few questions. Question number 1. Why are you lashing this poor child?
He lost my daughter.
He lost your daughter.
Mhm.
Who's your daughter? Maybe we can find her. And
Who's
you,
my daughter?
yes, and you won't have to lash this child.
I feel like I might already know.
Yes, me too.
Name's Arabelle.
Arabelle. Where's she gone? Where'd she go?
Well, if I fucking knew,
Yeah.
I'd find her.
Yeah, but okay.
Last whereabouts, we could try to find her. If you were a little
Here.
here.
And he was tasked with watching her. And she's gone. I don't know if she was kidnapped. I don't know if she ran off. But we've been searching for her for 3 days and we haven't found her.
Is he conscious? I look over at the man.
He kind of spits out some blood.
Hey, what? Do you see anything? Because I'm pretty sure if you did and you don't tell us, we can go find this guy's daughter.
He takes
He's
the whip
gonna
and
kill you.
like whips it down on the ground.
See, like
Says,
that.
Don't talk to him.
We know we can find your daughter for you. If
I'm
you
not
let us.
fucking hiring you.
Free of charge.
Just let's ask one question when we get back. That's all I would ask.
Roll persuasion.
There you go.
14.
Ask away.
Well, no, we would ask you a question when we get back with your daughter, so that you,
Why would you clarify
whatever.
that?
You're better with questions.
To the boy.
Yeah.
What's the last thing you remember about seeing his daughter? Do you remember anything?
He kind of sits there, and as he kind of looks over at you, you kind of just watch these 2 tears just come down his eyes.
I put my hand on his shoulder, and I use what is the thing that I can do?
Is it the healing hands?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
use healing hands.
How many levels are you? 8?
I give him 1 hit point back.
Just one?
Yeah, just 1.
Okay. You see the dude kind of look down at you, and he's doesn't like what you're doing.
Now see,
Keeps him alive longer for you to torture him after I leave.
now if you can tell us what you know, maybe we can get you freed of these
He
bonds.
looks at you and he says, he kind of looks over at the guy. He's like, almost out of fear. He's not saying what he's about to say.
Hey, I'm
Oh
over
my
here.
god.
I was drunk. I don't remember.
You don't remember anything. Seeing anyone.
Sir, I'll go.
I didn't know it. I didn't think she'd run off on her. I don't know.
If I may, gonna walk over to the fucking dumbass.
Yep.
Cast heroism. He is filled with bravery and temporary hit points.
He stands up, and he looks over and he says, I don't
Down.
know what happened. And he sits down. I don't know.
insight.
We all drank! We all drank! Roll insight.
Natural 20.
He's almost... You can perfectly tell he's explained this probably 400 times, and this is not the most motivated he's been. He's at the end of his line, and he said this over and over again. You can even tell from the big dude, like, he's like, he's saying the same thing he told us, and he says, don't! No! I was drunk! We all drank!
Where did you drink here? Or
Yes!
somewhere else? Okay.
Back to the big dude.
Everybody's fucking drunk!
Yeah, I saw.
Is anyone else missing?
No.
No?
No.
You're positive no one else?
They're out looking for her.
More important question. We're looking for an elf.
What do you need him for?
We have questions for him as well.
Well, be my guest.
What's
They're
that?
in the hovels.
In the hovels.
Yeah. One south from here. Or east.
Can you explain to me what your daughter looks like? I do want to help you
Kind of like
find
calms down for a second.
If we see her, we'll bring her back to you.
She's small. She's about this tall. She has black hair. About down to her shoulders. She's got brown eyes. Her skin's a bit pale. And she almost always wears her dress.
What color?
It's red.
Red dress. Name? You said her name is Arabelle?
Yeah. She can talk. She'll understand. She's 7.
Who among us is the best tracker?
I can try. It's probably not me, though.
I think it might be you.
Doesn't
I'll
matter.
look for
There's
footprints.
probably tens of prints.
Why do you want to find her?
Because she's missing.
Because
Did Arabelle find you?
Arabelle? No, we haven't seen anyone named that.
Well, he's been gone for a while.
Is it possible he took her? For any reason?
No.
No.
No. My brother wouldn't do that.
Is he out looking for her?
Yeah.
Look, we're new here, and we want to bring hope to the people. And if bringing your daughter back to you gives you hope, then
Why the fuck do you want to do that?
I suggest we keep our mouths shut, leave the tent, and if we find your daughter, we'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you. If you bring her back... You're just doing this out of hope? You want to bring people hope?
Happiness.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
would you be happier if your daughter was here?
I'd be happier if you weren't trying to bring hope to people.
I just don't want a little girl out in the, the
I'd
wildness
suggest
of
we exit
Barovia.
the tent.
How about instead of your hope shit, you come back, you bring her to me, I'll give you potions, and I'll let you leave. You can get the hell out of here. Your hope bullshit can go with you.
Fantastic. Let's go.
Give him my bottle of Dragon Red Crush that I took from the abbey.
Grabs it, uncorks it, and he smashes it down on the ground.
Jesus Christ.
Thanks. He just stumbles out of the tent.
Wait, he stumbled out of the tent before we leave?
Yeah, we were fucking around in here for so long. I will usher everyone out of the tent.
That man needs a day off.
That man is a
Here's
Vistani.
what he looks like, by the way. He looks like that.
Oh, it's called
Nice.
Drogo.
He's kind of gorgeous.
Like white Khal Drogo.
I guess so.
Did he say his name?
No.
Alright.
I've written him down as Vistani asshole.
That's pretty accurate.
He just kind of stumbles down the hill.
Is there anything in here that we didn't see before in this tent? Now that we're just in here
No,
alone.
it's just the tent is empty. There's just fires in it, and there's the dude tied to the pole.
Okay. Is he conscious still?
Yeah, we brought him pretty far back.
He's just kind of sitting on the ground.
Are we
I
going?
suggest for our better judgment we leave him tied.
We could take these guys.
When we come back, the ties will be gone.
Okay.
Just to let you know, these are all horses.
Yeah, I thought as much.
Just making sure you guys knew that.
Let's go talk to the elves.
Yeah.
Elves? It might just be one.
Either talk to the elves or look for his daughter.
Said they were in the cottage west of here. Oh yeah,
That was over there.
He said east.
east. Yeah, the one that actually has an interior. We'll go there.
Okay. You guys walk your way down.
That's pretty great.
Wait, is this just one elf?
He didn't say.
He did just say
But
him
it
though.
doesn't. Oh, there's no bed.
How sad.
Because it's
Sleeps-
an elf.
He,
He doesn't have to sleep.
yeah, he sits in that little chair to meditate.
Standing quietly in front of the house, bathed in the warm light of its lanterns, are 3 sullen, gray-cloaked figures. Their angular features and black flowing hair half hidden under their cowls.
Hello there.
I just look up at you.
Hey Jacob, if it means anything, Ira is a half elf.
Cool. I know.
That just means they kind of don't like
I'll
it.
make sure.
Bastard.
What do you want, half-human?
We're here for a couple of questions, and then also maybe a way for you to answer those. I'll pull up the card. Do you know what this is? Does this mean anything to
They
you?
wouldn't. They never have.
I just kind of
Because
stoically look.
this leaded us to you guys in a way. You have something that might help us, and we could help you in return, if you'd be willing. Something of
You should talk to Kasimir.
is he here? One of inside.
Kind of takes his really long arm over to the door and it just opens. He's inside.
Thank you.
Thank you for your hospitality. I'll walk in.
We'll enter.
Make your way in.
Yes, we do.
Mm-hmm.
You see,
I fell over.
And you can't fit because you're tall.
sitting in the room on one of the tables, on one of the chairs near the table, is another one of these people. He has a hood down around his neck. He wears these long robes, and he's got a book down on his side that he's a book on the table that he's currently writing on. And he has long. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Keep
Nothing.
going.
No, I can't do it when you're laughing.
It's narrative errors that Neil's laughing at.
Megan and I couldn't stop laughing at. He
No.
sits. Oh, you're not laughing at that? I was laughing at. He sits on one of the tables.
Sit on one of the tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, sitting like at one of the tables.
Yeah, I know what you meant. I'm sorry.
Go. Please.
Continue, please.
He's sitting
enthralled.
at the table in one of the
Right,
chairs.
shit.
Thanks, Siri.
Oh my god.
And he is like his hood is down. He's wearing like these gray robes. He's currently writing down in what looks like Seymour. You can tell is a spell book.
Okay.
And he's almost like copying some stuff over. He has this long, angular face. His hair is pulled back, kind of like how Tim's is, like exactly. And you can see his long, pointed ears. They're a good like few inches long as they go off on the side of his face. He has like brown, really dark brown skin, and this like deep black hair. And he just looks up.
Good morning.
Kasimir,
Yes.
we had a few questions. Maybe we can help you. I'll pull the card up because that's how I always go to. This led us to you. I don't know if you know what this is.
No.
No?
My allies have spoken to Madame Eva. She said you were of some importance to their current quest.
Maybe that you had something that would help us against Strahd.
Holds his hand up, and he watches the door shuts as you see a small spectral hand grab the edge of it, shuts it.
Mickey Mouse.
I like that spell.
You are enemies of Strahd.
Yes.
Yes.
You could perhaps
Let's
call
keep
us
that quiet.
the epitome of, and we have.
That beacon, that was us.
Keep your voice down.
You're fine. My guards will not do anything about it. They hate Strahd as well. What do you need from me?
Something has to do with him. I'm not sure. It has to do with history.
You've recited poems before. What is the one that
His
entails
tome.
to him?
Yes.
Yes.
His tome.
Can I sit down next to this guy?
He stands up and he says, would you like anything to eat, drink? I have tea.
Tea would be great.
Sure, thank you.
When he stands up, I pull myself a little bit closer to his spellbook.
Just gonna look over his spellbook. Okay. You just begin eyeing it. He notices you're doing it. He just kind of lets you do it. He holds up in the air and he puts his fingers together and he kind of waves them around. And then suddenly this invisible figure almost made out of wind appears. And he says, make some tea. And then it walks into the kitchen. And then he sits back down.
What?
Are you interested?
In what?
My spells?
Yeah.
I do have this tome. It has been a long, long time for anybody has come here, especially those who are enemies of Strahd. I need your help. I will not give you the tome until you help me.
What do you need help with?
That is what we are here for.
My sister, Patrina, was killed a long time ago by Strahd.
Have you counted the years?
Strahd killed all the women.
I'm sorry.
There are only the male left. We will eventually die. There are only a few of us left. I don't care about the longevity of our race. I just want my sister back. She died a long time ago. I know that she is buried somewhere in the catacombs of Castle Ravenloft. She was to once be Strahd's bride at a time when we were attempting to appease him. I don't know what happened, but it failed. He killed her. I want to bring her back to life. And I know the secrets to bringing her back to life are hidden away in the Amber Temple. A place far south. It's a dangerous expedition, and I dare not go alone. I have many preparations. I've studied spells that can help me get there. I also have this, and he points to a ring. He says, it's very cold there. This is a ring of warmth.
We have in fact made an ally who is very well versed.
In bringing back the dead.
Yes.
What do you suggest?
There could be no need to travel to the temple.
We could check with him, see if there's an easier
Who is
way.
your friend?
The abbot of Kresk.
I know not who this is.
So
We
the
didn't either.
angelic defender of the Morning Lord.
Of that city, he's there now.
And he will accompany us to Castle Ravenloft.
When the time comes, he will require convincing. Not now.
Well, you don't need to convince me. We can go now
To Kresk?
No.
To Ravenloft,
to the Amber Temple.
to the Amber Temple.
Why?
Why would
It's
How
Will we
long
not
is
need
the
her body?
journey?
we may not.
the abbot said he would.
If none of you understand now, we are seeking answers to a secret that will bring her back.
And I'm saying the abbot can bring her back.
I suggested that as well, but perhaps there is more to the Amber Temple than the abbot can provide for us.
It's
If
possible.
you are interested, there are many secrets there. Lost, forgotten relics.
I'd like to
Ancient
know.
magic of power.
Will we be fine there without those rings? The one like the one you have.
You'll need a
Revoke
bundle
my
up.
suggestion.
It's very cold there. It's far to the south. He pulls out a map of Barovia. Oh, not the map of Vallaki. And there we go. He says we are here.
Mm-hmm.
The Ember Temple is here.
Oh my goodness.
There's much to uncover in the Amber Temple. I have my own theories about what could be there. But if you are interested in learning more about magic,
Yes.
its secrets are there.
What do you know of this place so that we have?
Not much. It's secret. Not many in Barovia know about it,
You've
which is
never
why I think it's preserved.
dared to venture there.
No,
even
not yet.
once.
Not alone, right?
And
I-
you said your I apologize, your sister
My sister.
died long ago.
Long
You've had
time.
much time to acquire power.
Yes.
What is the extent that you currently possess?
Right now, I don't. With my skill set, I cannot bring back the dead. I know that there are powerful items, books, knowledge, everything in the Umber Temple. I theorize it's where Strahd originally found the dark powers that created him into becoming a vampire. If he was able to find that there, the possibilities are endless.
I would happen to agree. I imagine the rest of you especially would very much benefit in
No,
lost
no.
information. The more we learn, the more we acquire, the better.
You haven't spoken much. And he looks over at Godfrey. He says, I follow and I protect. It's my duty.
We'll need to travel to Vallaki. Or back into Vallaki to get Esmeralda.
I need to buy some clothes anyways.
Buy some clothes.
Yeah, we'll
I
need to
can
wait.
accompany you.
You are not held captive by the Vistani.
I also wouldn't mind checking the surrounding area for that man's daughter before we leave.
We could ask the guards outside what they've seen, if anything. They don't seem the type to inebriate themselves to the point beyond memory. Can I have a couple more of them?
Yeah, go for it, man. That's all that's left in that bag.
Nice.
He says, I am not captive here. The Vistani protect us.
Why?
Strahd likes to see you miserable.
We help them. It's a mutual agreement, an ancient agreement. Though Strahd may have killed all of our people, we remain allies.
Hmm.
Some of my brethren are helping search for that man's daughter as we speak. We are skilled trackers. They haven't had much luck.
So it's not just the 4 of you left.
No. There are 8 of us.
Have your trackers found nothing?
Not yet. None of them have returned.
I'd imagine it hasn't been long. Do
3
we know
days.
how many days?
I think the man
It's
said
been 3 days.
If she was just missing, she probably would have been found by now, right?
Tolman's gonna step outside.
Thank you, Answer.
Seems like it's not that big either.
The unseen servant comes over and gives you all tea.
Oh shit, I missed out on tea.
What kind of tea?
What kind? It's like this.
Thistle.
White, green,
Thistle tea. Huh?
white, green, black.
It's a green tea.
Okay.
It's got a bit of like a. At first, it smells like mint. But then it's not very sweet. It's almost like a lavender flavor, kind of in the middle of it. Tastes almost like flowers.
Turned him off of the tea.
Yeah, I push it away.
Lavender's not terrible.
Or drink it.
It's green lavender?
You don't know. That's what it kind of tastes like.
It's Barovia
But also
tea.
with
We don't
mint.
know what the fuck grows here.
It's fine.
Tolman is going to pray for
Not
his
your
daughter.
preference?
I'm not a fan of the floral teas.
Oh well,
I'll drink it.
it's an ancient
very good.
elven tea. Most of them are floral.
Yeah, that explains it.
Scorning the ancients.
Also, explains why I like it, I think.
Talman is outside praying for the daughter's safety.
Where do you come from?
A city called Waterdeep. That's where we were before this. Not from Barovia. We,
What's your heritage? Mother or father?
Oh, my father was the elf. My mom was a half elf.
Strange.
A high elf.
And you refer to her as half elf?
No, my father was the high elf. She was the half elf. As I am.
I ask why you refer to her as a half elf.
It's what I am too.
That is strange.
I think they call you half humans.
You are half human.
Mm.
Do not demean your heritage. You are blessed.
For a family like that, I am. But I personally don't see either statement as being wrong, honestly. I think there's virtue to being half elf and half human.
You are 1/4. Your family's 1/4 of human.
Yeah. You're right.
Hey, I found some potatoes. Are these still good?
Oh, are you just eating raw potatoes?
No, they seem kind of cooked and seasoned.
I didn't make those.
Oh, okay.
Did the unseen servant do it?
No, he doesn't make things
Maybe your
like that.
friends outside did it.
I'll just
I don't eat typical bread.
Those are
potatoes. Anyways, are we ready to go?
Are we going to the Ember Temple?
Well, yes, we need to, get some
Okay,
clothes and
first.
stuff before we go, but
Shall I accompany you to Vallaki?
if
if you want
you want
to.
to,
Are your
probably be better to stay together.
guards, as you called them?
No, they will stay here. They will not accompany us. Their place remains here. They stay well protected. I'd not risk their lives.
Of course.
Shall I remind you, you are risking your life.
Yes,
We've done that more than once since we've been here.
I don't think you can live in Barovia and not risk your life at some point.
At least you understand it. Some people don't. Well then, let us go. And he shuts his book and he kind of puts it down in this holster on his side. He stands up, he puts his hood over him, and he says, "Let's go." And he makes its way up.
This guy's badass.
Alright. On our way?
Here we go.
All right, you guys walk your way back over to Vallaki. Easy enough.
Go to the Blue Water Inn.
Could you get...
When
want to
you make
see
your
if
way into
any of the
Vallaki,
guards know anything.
There is a plume of smoke.
Oh, fuck. Well. Oh, shit, we sent Esmeralda
What
into
did you do, Esmeralda?
There's a plume of smoke coming from a centralized area.
Bring us back to Vallaki. Yeah. And 7
The plume of smoke is coming from.
and 2 is the tavern.
Inn 2 is indeed the Blue Water Inn.
In 8 is the town
It is
square.
coming from N3.
It's coming from
Oh,
the Burgomaster's
it's the
mansion.
Master's mansion.
Oh, boy.
I think that's where we're going.
We'll head
You,
straight
you
there.
start making
Yeah,
your way
we'll go
in.
there.
As soon as you start making your way through and you make your way over, you see the burned, destroyed remnants
What the
of the
fuck?
Burgomaster's mansion.
Are there people around trying to put it out, or
No, Esmeralda's standing right there, though. She turns around.
What happened?
Oh, you found the elf. I don't know. I kind of know.
Inside.
Was it already like this?
Yeah.
You said you kind of know.
What happened yesterday?
What?
No, this is... You guys gotta see this. Follow me. You guys make your way forward into the center of center of town as you follow Esmeralda. You remember the stocks where you saw the people with the donkey heads on?
Yeah.
Instead of the stocks, you see the Burgomaster, his wife, and their, I don't know if he's like a teenager. He's like a young adult, his son. They are dead. And there are stones everywhere around them. They have bludgeoning marks all over them.
Is this a ways away from the house, or?
This is in the center of town. It's a ways away. And she says, "Yeah, I don't know what the hell happened. But the people, they did this. They burned down his manor and they stoned him in the streets."
I'm gonna head over to
Do you guys know what happened?
any nearby local at all.
Yeah, you just see a guard sitting on the ground.
I'll head over to him.
Huh?
What happened to the Burgermeister?
Mob burned his home down.
Why?
Vampires. They attacked the church. Came out of the coffin maker shop. They killed the head priest. People grew angry. They killed him.
Thank you. I'll head over to the church.
Make your way over to the
Yeah, I'll
church.
go there too.
Yeah, I'll tell it.
The church is still standing. There are guards outside of it, and they've created kind of like a small like barrier almost. And as they see you walking over, they say, "What do you want, citizens?"
What happened here?
"There was an attack." "Do you know anything about it?"
No.
No, we're trying to figure out exactly what happened. There's nothing we can really do now.
There are vampires in the city.
Are they still here?
No,
Are they dead?
one.
One is dead. How many were there?
8, a dozen? Not sure. They ran. They had one goal. It was to kill Father Lucien. This place was supposed to be hallowed ground.
Do we know where Father Lucian's body is?
In here, being prepared to be buried. Esmeralda looks up and she says, "You shouldn't bury him. Don't bury him. You should burn him." He looks over. "What do you know?" "I know vampires. Vampires killed him. He's gonna be a vampire when he wakes up. You gotta burn his body." He heads inside.
I think we should contact the abbot instead. I feel like there are a lot of answers hidden here. Bringing back the father may bring light to some of them.
We could see if that's an option.
I'll go stop him if that's your plan.
Yeah, I'll try to get through a barrier if there is one.
The guards are like, "Oh, you can't come in."
Come on, he's a paladin of. Are you a paladin of the Morning Lord? I've never asked who you follow.
I follow who I follow, and right now the Morning Lord is the only one who shows his face.
And who does this church belong to? Who's it to?
The Morning Lord.
Don't you think he would know best in this situation?
Roll persuasion.
I actually would like to do that.
I'll give him help, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, you didn't say anything persuasive.
Okay, then I'll help you.
Okay. Well, do I get advantage? Oh, that was a 7.
Just roll.
Plus. Okay. That'd be 16 then.
16. They look at you and they.
Look, we don't have to come in, but
All right, and they let you in.
cool.
You see the small church. Some of the pews are destroyed. There's blood, like almost everywhere.
Should I send a people?
And there's a few corpses in here, and there is the body of the pastor just lying on the ground. His arms just kind of dangled to the side off of the raised like dais, and there's 2 puncture wounds in his neck, and there's just blood running down it.
Can I roll medicine?
Sure, roll medicine.
It's pretty easy to figure out what happened here, but like
Mhm.
definitively if there's anything hidden. Okay, cool. 15.
Yeah, you look down at his body. You look at the other bodies. The other bodies are not bitten. They're just slashed and clawed at, and flesh is ripped from random parts of their body. This one is a very precise, like, on both veins in the neck, very accurate bite mark, and the only one in there that killed him, which is strange. There had to be some magical prowess that went into this bite in order to just instantly kill this man. Because there's no other wounds on him.
The other guard that went in here?
Yeah, there's a few guards in here.
Can I make a request?
What is it?
There's a much better burial ground in Kresk. I would like to take the body there.
But the man was born here. He should be laid to rest here.
His body will not be safe here. You can trust me on that.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, I can't do that. Cool, my rolls are shit. 9.
9? Forgive me. You're a stranger here. The man wanted to be buried here. But
I will swear on my binding to the Morning Lord and my oath against Strahd. I mean nothing but good when I make this request.
why?
There is a
The man worked here. He helped the people here. Let them visit him here.
He won't be here for long if you plan on burying or burning him.
How would you know?
I'm somewhat familiar with the curses that Barovia brings. There is no justice here, but in Kresk, there may be answers.
What are you... I'm confused. What is the difference?
There is an angelic being who is capable of, at the very least, blessing the Father's body. If he fails in doing so, I swear that I will bring him back. I mean no disrespect.
He looks to the other guards, or kind of just look at him. Okay, just bring him back.
I swear it. I'm very grateful.
They kind of put him in like, it's like a quick cut to like them putting him in a body bag. They kind of tie it up and they hand it over to you.
Okay. I'm fucking massive, so I'll
Alright.
take it.
I wanted to have a conversation while that was going on.
Sure.
Outside. With the guards.
Yep.
Is Isaac still in charge?
Yes.
So the mob didn't go after him?
No. Isaac is powerful. They would dare not attack him. Isaac isn't related to the burgomaster in any way. He works for them,
Head guard.
but he does not. He's not related to them. Make sure I'm not just fucking bullshitting right now.
Okay.
Yeah, that's probably why the name sounds familiar.
Lorically, who's what? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bit power there.
Which is why it probably sounds familiar. But we don't know that, so.
I think you just realized that right now.
Ask it again. You were
They
like,
didn't go after Isaac?
oh, they did. They did. He fled.
Do you know where? So the mob was unhappy because there was no protection, so they went after Isaac and the burgomaster.
I have to imagine they'd had it. We've been attacked many times before, and the Baron is always telling us that we're safe and that we're fine when it's us who's putting our lives on the lines, and this happens under our noses. Strahd can do whatever he wants, and we can do nothing about it.
Are you going to elect a new burgomaster?
I don't know.
Let's run for mayor here.
I think we would easily win.
Yeah. The only people with genuine smiles. And decent tax cuts. We'd wipe the floor with all the other candidates. Own Vallaki.
Just as I don't know. He was always protesting false hope, saying that everything would be all right and all will be well. wasn't it?
So who takes over then?
I don't know. He didn't appoint anyone.
Probably his son,
His son's dead.
but you stoned him in the streets.
I didn't stone anyone.
Sorry, he said that he didn't
You
know
mean
where Isaac went.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Okay.
He just knows that he fled.
Has the coffin maker been questioned?
Yes.
What do you
What did
say?
he have to say?
He was a servant of Strahd.
Is he dead now?
Yeah, he was executed this morning.
All right. Well, seems pretty cut and dry.
Yes. Did he have anything?
And he looks up towards the beacon of Argynvost and he's just... There was hope. For a moment.
The war's not over yet. It'll go back and forth, but in the end, we'll win.
He looks at you. Who are you?
Well, I am Seymour. This is Renee.
Ira. Guy
Are
in
you
this
outside?
Tallman.
Yeah, it'd be cool if I walked out like right now.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Oh shit, you're right.
Well, thanks. Probably the best thing I heard all day.
Yeah, just don't let this make it as worse as it has been.
Does anyone know how the vampires got through?
We're going back to Kresk. Hopefully our answer lies there.
Okay, Esmeralda looks at all of you and says, "Alright, so we're going back to Kresk, and we've got this guy now."
Yes, we're going to the Amber Temple.
What? Well, huh?
With him.
What?
Once,
Where?
Once we're done with
The
this,
Amber
apparently. So many detours.
Unfamiliar?
I have no idea. Where is that?
Sorry.
A heart attack.
Pull an Angela right there.
I'll open up my pocket map. I'll be down here.
Unfold it.
There's a temple there?
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Kasimir looks up and he says, "Yes, I'm very sure of it."
As much as I would love to continue our quest, something has come up.
Almost like a side quest.
We must return to Kresk now.
Why are we doing that? Why do we have the body of the pastor?
Because if I went alone, Strahd would intervene.
We also need
Well,
equipment.
I'll tell you on the road.
Jake, we need to buy clothing.
Okay, are you guys gonna
You can do
buy
that in
like
Kresk.
warm clothing?
Can we get in here?
Probably here would be best.
You know you probably couldn't buy it in Kresk.
Probably couldn't.
No.
And
I
we're
thought
here.
Kresk was
yeah.
like snow.
It's
We're
a
here
town.
anyways,
They're
so-
self-sufficient. They don't have
It's
shops.
out in the middle of nowhere.
Alright.
They're like a hamlet.
There's like a shop in
Yeah.
town of this dude who's
They
who's
make
working
all
here.
of their warm clothes by themselves. They don't need.
They, okay, you guys want to go to Kresk
No,
and they'll
I
hand
already-
make them for you?
I'm
That
excited.
one's
Fine.
fine.
I know you want to. Easy enough. You guys can spend. Oh, it's in the DM's guide actually.
Wait, isn't everyone like really poor?
We have
No.
100 Strahd
No.
coins.
100 Strahd coins.
We're not poor at all anymore.
Not anymore.
I thought quicksand would be. I think probably in the player's
What
handbook.
the fuck did I say that made you think of that?
Oh, I looked in the book and there was just quicksand right next to
Oh, okay.
extreme
Wait, there's
cold.
quicksand in D&D?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
of
stats for it
course.
too.
Yikes!
We've just never had to deal with it.
Now I'm scared.
Almost like in real life.
We have 1,300 gold.
I could make
Oh. Oh yeah.
While you search for clothing, I could make the trek to Kresk alone. I have a keyword that Strahd wouldn't know that I can tell you.
Nope,
Or we can travel
I'm
together.
coming with you.
Oh wait, thanks for reminding
I
me.
was gonna say-
Esmeralda, high five.
I was gonna
Why?
say, Esmeralda.
Yeah, do it now. Hurry.
She doesn't. What was that
I look
for?
at her hand and see if she has
She
the
won't.
scar. Okay.
Esmeralda
I just
and
like
Godfrey
high fives.
could go with you.
Yeah.
3
Protection
and
on the
3.
road.
Good luck finding clothing that fits me.
We will try.
I'm pretty good at tailoring.
And then I'll snap and cast message.
I'll say
Or
8 gold per person for
Or
warm
the
clothing.
answer. Oh, damn, that's a good one, actually.
Warm clothing will give you advantage
Gotcha.
on the checks in extreme cold.
What
It
if I
will
put-
not negate it.
What if
Esmeralda,
I-
do you have warm clothing?
I'll pass it on to them.
Huh?
Do you have warm clothing?
No. Do I need to get some?
Yes.
Godfrey,
Okay.
do,
Alright.
do you have some?
I'll...
Warm clothing?
Mhm.
Yes.
Oh, no.
Oh,
I should get some as well.
So, Jacob, just so you know, through message, I got the word for him, the safe word. That means that it's him. And I'm passing it on to them. It's Port Nyanzaru. Because he said that Strahd wouldn't know it, so that's what he went with. I'm like,
Nice.
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 So if Tallman comes and it's not, and we ask him,
It's where Strahd vacations.
Strahd's like,
He's like
hey.
on the beach. He's just
Strahd shows up. He's like,
Sipping
hey
on Mai
guys,
Tai.
I'm here from Port Nyanzaru.
me and Zanel.
He's got like the sunglasses. Like, I just got back. What are you doing?
Alright, yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah.
great.
Go quickly then.
Of
You're
course.
going alone?
No, with the two bros.
Godfrey and Esmeralda.
Yeah, they'll come
Should we pass it on to them too?
No,
No.
they'll be with me.
Okay.
Give me a safe word. Keyword.
Mm.
Wow, that's. That
Do either of you have one?
Give me a safe word. Say pineapple.
Yeah. Why did that come to my head too?
Maybe that's the word.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Pineapple.
the word, pineapple.
Okay.
It's not pineapple.
They don't exist here.
Through message. That's our word.
Strahd's like, what is a pineapple?
Holding a skull.
All right.
Where is pineapple?
Are you leaving? All right. You make your way out. You
I-
guys are buying warm clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much?
I bought it for everyone.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you.
It's all your guys' gold too. So.
That's true.
Leave the table.
Fuck! Every time.
I'd like to go shopping for daggers.
I'd like to kill myself.
Sounds great. You go shopping for some daggers. You can shop for some daggers. There is a dagger store. They sell exclusively daggers.
It's just a
You
dagger
go in,
store
and there's
here?
just daggers all over the walls. It's
How
like
many?
curved daggers, like hundreds of daggers. There's like really pointy daggers, like triangle daggers.
I need to know exactly how many, Jacob.
Seymour, no.
You're gonna buy all of them?
It's only 2 gold for.
There are exactly 90 daggers.
Dude, that's 180
And there's this
gold.
really creepy dude with like his like braided beard and like long black hair. And he's like, "You into daggers, man?
Yeah, man.
All right, I got a lot of daggers, man.
Are we with him?
The 2 gold each, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I collect them, man.
I
got
don't
daggers on the walls.
I don't think
I
we want
got
to be a
curved
part of
daggers.
this.
I set down my bag.
No.
Oh, you got
No.
a lot of money.
Seymour,
No,
you
no, no,
can't-
no, no.
You got a big bag.
Load it up.
You want me to load
You
it
can't
up
buy
with daggers?
I'll take every dagger.
Can't buy
You want
100
every
da-
dagger in my store?
Yeah, I take out 180 gold.
Wow, that's why I made this whole store was to get 180 gold. Wow, so wow. This is the best day of my life.
How are you gonna
You
get more
crazy,
daggers?
man, you crazy. He goes over, he starts grabbing all the daggers, starts putting them in the bag, like it's like a huge pile. Oh, is it the bag of holding?
Yeah.
Where are they going, man? Where are the daggers going?
One day to many orphans.
You're giving the daggers to orphans? Oh, I don't think that's very good, man. But hey, you got the money. I don't really care. He starts getting all the daggers, and then the final dagger is this weird circle dagger. He's like, no one ever really bought this one.
Pizza
They
cutter.
don't like it. Some say they use it to cut food. I don't know what it's for. You got the money?
Oh yeah, I give it to him.
You
Whoa. Thanks, man.
I think I spent my entire share.
Well,
You can retire now. See ya.
yeah, Camilo's dagger shop is now closed forever. Goodbye.
Bye.
Hey, you want this rusty sword?
No.
Sword? Okay. Put it back in.
No thanks.
You can restock your store with those.
No, I'm not gonna do very well selling a rusty
You
sword.
can open Carmelo's rusty sword shop.
Nah.
No? Alright.
I think I'm good on daggers for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no, shit.
Thanks so much, man. Okay, alright, I'm gonna pack my stuff up.
You don't have any stuff.
I lived here, not anymore though.
Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go buy a mansion.
Can you buy a mansion with 180 gold here?
That's how much a mansion is.
Was that your whole goal?
Uh-huh.
Alright.
Now I'm gonna go live in that mansion.
Have fun.
Thanks, man. Hope I see you guys on the other side, you know?
Peace, brother.
See ya. He just leaves. He's like walking out of town, like waving, and he just leaves.
Ari,
You guys
What
need
just
anything?
happened?
I don't know, but I'm glad it happened.
I said, did you guys need to get anything?
I don't think so.
I'm so happy right now.
I'm glad. I'm glad you have over 100 daggers. And I really hope they never cut open your bag of holding.
Yeah, that would be unfortunate. Otherwise, I would stop keeping weapons in there.
You'd also have to carry over 100 daggers on your person.
I just don't.
What equipment do I have? Is there anything that I need?
Billy's gonna be so happy though.
You should give him the circle one.
The circle one? Okay, I'll give him the
Daggers
circle
were
one.
already
I'm gonna go
silver.
buy some rations.
Ooh,
Some
nice.
rations?
Good choice.
Some rations.
How many rations are you
I'm
going
gonna
to
go buy some rations as well.
I don't know how many days is the
It
journey.
is 1 gold for 2 days of rations.
How long is the journey?
I don't know. You have a map right
I
there.
pull out my. Oh.
Alright, can you buy me some rations too?
No, I want you to starve.
Fine, I'll use my daggers.
Wait, are you gonna eat them?
Yes.
How can you? It's their metal. Steel. Wait, were any of those silvered?
I don't know.
Pretty sure if even one of those was silvered, you got a really good deal.
I think I got a good deal no matter what. Are you gonna go
Wait.
shopping?
I mean, all I need is rations.
63 spaces.
So,
So-
63 times 5.
300.
About 300 divided by
60.
60.
Wait,
No.
How much was it? 63 spaces?
Yeah.
So it's 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Oh, I don't need rations. I'll just.
Is that
How
Oh.
many, wait, how many spaces?
63.
63?
So it'd be times 5, then divided
Hang
by
on, hang on.
60.
No. Like 5 hours and 30 minutes.
How many rations do I have?
Okay, I mean, yeah, I have 3 days worth. Like, that's plenty.
No, I also have 3 days worth.
Oh, nice.
Seymour, do you have any rations?
No.
Okay, I'll go buy Seymour rations.
Okay.
And I don't think I've ever seen Godfrey eat, and I don't think he remembers he has to, so I'll buy him some as well. I
I
don't.
need to eat now.
Godfrey's not with
Food
us.
He's not with us.
now.
Elfman is with
So
us.
I'll
That's
buy.
it. Sorry.
2 days
What was
for
his name?
Godfrey, 2 days for Irina, and
What
2
is your
days.
fascination with daggers?
Who's asking? It's the elf.
Casimir.
Kasimir.
Well, they used to be my weapon of choice. And, you know, sometimes you throw them, and then the battle ends, you know, you throw a couple to kill people, and then you go look for them, and you can't find them. It's really frustrating. So,
Wow,
you know, this
he's
way,
gone.
Why don't you just
We
use
looked
magic?
for the-
because I'm good at magic, but I'm really good at throwing a knife.
Very strange.
Hey, Jacob, I don't know how this would work exactly,
Uh-huh.
but could I roll like a mass investigation? Because we have to wait, you know, the rest of the day for Tallman to get back.
Sure.
Could I roll a mass investigation to see if I can get any leads about the Vistani man's girl?
Yeah, roll investigation. If anybody else wants to help Ira, also roll investigation.
Sure.
Yeah, I need that help. I wasn't kidding. I actually need that help. I rolled a 9.
Okay.
I got a 19.
I have
19.
15.
15.
Should I put favored by the gods on this?
See,
About an hour passes.
see, I can't get the info, but if I find someone that has the info, I can get
You
it
guys
out
are
of them.
asking all these different people about where this possible girl could be. It seems like the Vistani haven't really checked Vallaki because nobody knows what you're talking about. They're like, oh, interesting. And you do come across this one guy. He's a fisherman on the edge of town. And he goes, yeah, I have seen somebody like that.
You've seen it.
Mm-hmm.
Red dress and all that?
Yeah, out by the lake. Out by the lake. I saw her a few hours ago.
Thank you.
Oh, uh-huh.
Wait, can I roll insight?
Roll insight. It's about an hour of asking people who are telling you, like, I don't know.
Ira wouldn't. He'd be
17.
Like, he'd be like, finally, something.
Mm-hmm.
So.
17?
Yeah.
This guy is, like, surprised that he knows what you're talking about. And he's like, wow, that's cool. So, no, he's not lying.
This random piece of information was actually useful.
All right,
Mhm.
then I think we'll head out to the lake.
Yeah,
right?
thank you.
Do you know
On
specific-
this side of the lake or the other side?
What?
On this side of the lake or the other side?
Why would I go to the other side of the lake?
Okay, that answers all I need
Fair
to know.
enough.
There's a crazy mage out there.
East or west side? From here.
There's one port.
Solar at the
It's
port.
the town.
Well, no, the port
It's
is.
just one way, straight there. Let me show you.
You said.
He's saying follow the road.
Yeah, but he said that he saw her at the lake, right?
Yeah, I know. There's a whole bank.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Like right here.
That's where you saw her.
I think so. That's the
Right.
only place where people go out into the lake.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
And I'll start heading out that way.
You guys make your way out, and at the foot of a mountain, nestled in a misty forest. Oh, sorry. Pulled up along the south shore. Oh, nope, that was right. At the foot of the mountain, nestled in the misty forest, is a large lake. The water is perfectly still and dark, reflecting the black clouds overhead like a monstrous mirror. Pulled up along the south shore are 3 small rowboats. A 4th boat can be seen in the middle of the lake with a lone figure sitting in it, fishpole in hand. Give me 1 second. Oh.
Metagaming, are we doing this without Logan?
Yeah, because he's not here, but I'm gonna do stuff with Logan, so you guys are gonna do stuff
Yeah.
by yourself.
That's fine. That's kind of how I figured this was going to end up going. Was he's going to have things that he has to do, taking the body to the abbot, and then that gives us time to do this. Fully fair. This is what happens when you split the party.
Okay. Yep. You guys make your way out there, and there's one boat out there, maybe about a good 400 feet.
Does it look like a little girl?
No, it just looks like a guy with a fishing pole.
Can I look around for a little girl?
Roll perception.
I could call out to him.
Perception.
Although-
21.
21.
Yes, indeed.
You don't see a little girl anywhere.
Excuse me, sir.
He turns and he sees you.
Have you seen a girl around here? Someone's gone missing, and we're trying to find
He
her.
watches you ducks underneath the boat. He's 400 feet away. This is super far away.
So it's more like he's like fishing, and then he goes,
And then ducks underneath the boat. Not like he just goes underneath it.
okay.
And then you watch as he picks up this small little figure. Black hair, white skin, red dress, tied up. And he chucks her in the
I
water.
cast haste and
Holy fuck.
immediately start going.
All right, yep. I'm going to.
Okay. You cast haste and you just swim.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I
I'm
guess
going.
so.
I'm going to.
Okay.
Just not
There's
hasted.
a rowboat,
Athletics
guys.
check, advantage.
You and
Are
I
you
get
getting in a rowboat?
you and I
Yes!
I'll get in a rowboat with Ari.
You guys watch as Seymour just boop, and he runs to the water. He's like, he's just going in the water.
He might be faster than us, is the thing.
And you guys get in the rowboat. Roll athletics.
I'll like
Oh
push
my
it off
gosh.
and then jump in the back. So
All
that
right,
it's-
perfect. You push it off, and then you jump to the back. Both of you roll athletics. You have to roll athletics as well. What'd you
Good thing I rolled well because I have a
got
flat
a
mod.
8.
get? An 8.
Come on, Ari, row,
All right.
row. I'll add a D6.
Trying to swim. You're trying to swim so fast. You're going so hard, and you're getting there, and you watch as the boat next to you is catching up with you. As
We
they're
got
just like rowing,
16.
18.
like really fast too. And you're just watching them slowly pass you. Are you doing anything or?
I get more competitive.
Seymour, you're the one in the water. You'll have to get the girl.
You guys make it over there, and you
Once I'm within 90 feet of this guy, I'm casting sleep.
on him
Yes.
roll the hit points.
Wait, we're there?
Hmm?
Are we?
Yeah, you're there.
Where's?
What is
can I
he
hop
doing?
in the water?
So you're casting sleep. You're about a little bit behind. You'll get there in a few seconds. You look in the water. The water's just black.
Right.
You dive into the water. Make a perception check.
28.
28.
10. I'm at-
Instantly, you're like, you throw the bag of sand on the air, and you like, you begin to play this music, and he just knocks out unconscious.
Awesome.
13.
13.
Yeah.
You're swimming, and you look down, and you see. Are you diving as well?
Yeah, I get there.
You both are underwater. Roll perception as well. Seymour.
I'm gonna go to his rowboat
Okay.
and tie him up.
You're gonna tie him up. Okay.
Got a 19.
19. Yeah, at the bottom of the lake in a burlap sack with a rope and a rock tied around it. At the sinking towards the bottom is the figure.
Okay, I'm just trying to swim down to get her.
You watch Seymour dive down. You see it as well. You both begin to swim and swim. Both of you roll athletics checks one more time.
Okay, do I still have advantage?
Yes, because you're hasted.
You better not sink.
You're not gonna sink. You just might drown. What'd you get?
That's what I mean.
10.
10? 20? You soar past Ari. You can see Seymour going straight forward like this incredible speed.
I go mermaid mode.
You make it to her.
Okay, I'm grabbing her.
There's a rock tied to her
Oh,
that has
okay.
sunk her to the bottom.
Dagger cut.
You cut it and you begin to swim up and up
Good
and
thing
up
you
and
have
up.
90 daggers.
You're holding your breath, and you can see the light slowly coming closer and closer and closer until eventually you break the surface, and the two of you just breathe in air. You see them both come up, and you get the burlap sack.
I have a dagger out,
Okay.
and I'm going to slap the guy to wake him up. I'm putting the dagger up to his throat.
He's this old dude, big, bushy, gross white beard. He's got like a hat on. He has like a one lazy eye. He's old as hell. And he just kind of looks up at you, just.
What the fuck was that?
Can you help?
I don't know. What do you mean?
You just threw a girl.
She's a Vistani.
Who gives a fuck? She's a little girl.
They're lucky. I was gonna catch some fish, and I was gonna sacrifice her so that I could catch more fish, because the Vistani serve Strahd.
What?
And I was gonna, at the lake, they're gonna please me. I was appease the lake by sacrificing her to it.
Are you
And I
insane?
get a bunch of no.
Are you drunk?
Maybe.
Can we, as this is happening, can we check on the little girl?
You gonna take the sack
Yes.
off? She's unconscious.
Is she,
Alive?
yeah,
Make a medicine check.
Can I help?
advantage, right?
Yeah.
Not that great. Medicine,
Mhm.
11.
She's alive. She might need to be resuscitated.
Can I do that?
You get up onto your boat and you easily kind of push on towards her lungs, get her on the right side, and she coughs a bunch of water out of her lungs. She just coughs and coughs and coughs and coughs until eventually she kind of... She looks at both of you. She's a very cute little 7-year-old girl. Just long, raven black hair.
You're Arabelle, right?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Good. We're gonna take you home, okay?
You know my dad?
Mm-hmm.
Real nice guy.
No, he's not. He's an asshole.
All right. I like her. Listen. Here's a dagger.
What was that crazy fucker trying to do to me?
Here you go. I hand her.
Uh-huh. She twiddles it between her fingers.
Oh my gosh.
Do I
If
need
I
to
ever
shake
have
the
a
bitch?
child.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
This motherfucker tried to drown me. She jumps over to the other boat. She looks down at him. She points the dagger down at him too. Are you gonna kill him?
I wasn't planning on it. And I'll put a hand on her. I don't really know what to do with them yet.
We're gonna take him to the city guard.
That would work. City guard will do something about it. They might execute him.
I want to stab him.
You can give him a poke.
That's great. And I'm gonna move her arm away. Why did you give her a dagger?
Because we didn't expect her to be a
I'm gonna
stabby.
try to take the dagger away.
She's gonna stab
Fuck it.
you.
He tried to drown me.
I
Yes.
know, which
If
is
Aura
why we're
takes it
going to
away,
take
I'd
them
like-
to the guards, and then they can execute him. What are you doing? I'm looking at her. I can see her getting another dagger.
I don't know where that came from.
Oh my god.
You trying to drown me too?
No.
Hey, no,
No.
he's nice. He's nice.
Okay.
You're no better than him if you kill him.
No.
Let
I mean,
the guards deal with
you
it.
don't have to kill, but a little poke is not gonna hurt.
Will it make you happy if you poke his arm?
Or-
Fine.
Don't poke it off though. Just
She holds it this way and she looks down at him.
Oh,
And he's like,
no.
What are you going to do? You going to try to stab me? And she just looks down and she...
Change the stance. Oh, okay, I stopped. Yeah.
And he's like, ah! He's like, stabs him in the arm like 5 times. And she's just looking down at him.
All right.
Can it-
You good?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right.
Put her back in the other boat,
She weighs like 2 pounds.
and I push off.
lay on hands. Give him like a few hit points back.
heal him a little bit. Are
And
you just on the boat with you?
And I'll row. Are you
Yeah.
with me or are
She
you
hits
with?
dagger back.
Alright, I'll go with you.
You can
You with
keep
me?
it.
Alright. So Ari and I are gonna row back.
She has like 5 more.
Old fucker. And
Okay.
I think, and then Seymour's in the other boat.
Okay. You guys row your way back
Young
to the
fucker.
shore. She just kind of looks up at you two.
Come on, old man.
How'd you know where I was?
We got lucky.
A fisherman saw you on the shore.
Oh.
Not this guy.
Different one. Not all
Can
that.
you walk?
Mm-hmm.
Not you.
Ah.
Hoist him up. Tied up. Come on.
You unhang me.
No, I'm gonna start leading him back to the
I don't want to go back into town.
charm person.
Fails. Oh, you're a very nice young man. I follow you.
Thank you.
Did
You make your way into town.
did this old man take you from your camp, or did you wander away and he took you?
Oh, I wandered away a little bit, and then he was in the forest.
Okay.
And then he found me.
Why were you gonna drown her?
I was gonna sacrifice her to the lake gods, and so I could get more fish.
Thought the Morning Lord was the only god here.
No! There is some evil bastard that rules over that lake, and I can't get any damn fish, but everybody else can.
Weird. Once we get back to town,
Okay.
show him to a guard. This guy
Who's
tried
this?
to. Some fisherman, he tried to drown this girl. Right?
He looks over at the little girl, and she just nods.
Right, guy?
We're
tried to drown her?
We're like so
I'm not
bad.
telling the law nothing.
You're not telling the law, you're telling me.
Oh yeah, I did. The guard just looks over.
See?
You tried to drown her?
Yeah. We got there right as he was throwing her
Locks
into
him
the
up in
lake.
manacles. Hey, what did you tell him?
I didn't. You said everything, man.
Oh shit.
And I'll take my rope.
They can just try to drag him away, and he says, "Oh, this is not good. This is not good at all." And they drag him away, and they take him somewhere else.
We go back to N9.
We'll go back to N9.
Okay. You make your way all the way back to the Vistani camp. You make your way all the way up there, up the hill, and you're taking the girl with you.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She walks just the whole way. She's barefoot. She's just walking.
You okay barefoot?
Do you guys kill people?
We
Sometimes.
have.
Hmm.
Do you?
Someday.
Message. That answer kind of scares me a little bit.
Are you guys Vistani?
No.
No.
Yeah, you don't look like them.
Yeah, no shit.
We're cooler.
No, you're not.
You're right, we're not.
Uh-huh. Do you have any wine?
No.
Do you drink wine?
Sometimes.
Have you seen them? They're all drunk.
They can't see me though, and it tastes nasty.
You're right.
But everybody else does it, so it's cool.
Hmm.
Sometimes the cool thing to do is not what everyone else does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like when no
You
one's...
sound like a narc.
She's got a point.
You make it up the
Okay,
hill.
I'm sorry. It's not cool to be adventurers and heroes.
No, it's not. You should be Vistani. It's cool.
No, it's
Yeah?
not. I wouldn't drink though. He's right about that.
Okay.
Stabbing people though, that's
That's
Yeah.
what's
that's
up.
pretty cool.
Mhm.
Yeah. Come on.
But only bad people, not good people.
Yeah.
Oh, I like to stab all people. I'm just kidding.
You're just kidding?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
They don't let me have a knife.
That's good. Eventually you'll learn how to use one the right
There's one time I stabbed Larry in the foot, and he got mad.
Who's Larry?
He's one of the guys.
Is he the one that was supposed to watch you? No?
What's his name?
Alright, because there we go.
Alexei?
Alexa.
Yeah.
Your dad is very unhappy with him.
Oh, what'd he do?
Well, he...
Did he kill him?
No.
No.
Not yet, at least.
Hopefully he won't once we get you here.
Yeah. You guys make your way up to the top of the hill, and you make it into the tent again. As soon as you walk into the tent, you see the Vistani man that you never learned the name of get up, and he sees his daughter, Arabelle, and he runs over and he grabs her and he holds her up in the air, and she's laughing and he's laughing, and he puts her down. He says, "I'm so glad you're safe. Are you all right?" Uh-huh. He looks to all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
As I promised you. And he turns around and he holds up a crate, and it's got about like a dozen potions in them. There you are.
The whole crate.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll let you leave Barovia.
What?
I'll let you leave Barovia.
Inside?
All right.
Yeah.
Roll inside.
15.
15.
15.
Yeah. One from both of us.
So I was just imagining we all drink it and then
Poor Ptolemy
comes back
behind. He's like, what the fuck? Drink this potion.
What'd you guys both roll?
15.
You can tell he's not lying, but he looks nervous. He walks over and he grabs him and he pulls him away from him. He says, these are the bad ones. They're not as strong as they used to be. And kind of puts him on the ground. He walks out of the tent. He says, come here.
No problem.
It's like the guy that made you lose all your phone.
Yeah. Is it?
Well, he told you to drink this potion.
I don't have
I
much,
do
but
love drinking potions.
I've got money. And he goes into his he unlocks the padlock on one of the back of the barrels of the wagons, and he searches through it, and he pulls out this small iron chest about this big, and he holds it over you, Ira. It's super heavy. It's like maybe 20 pounds. When you open it, it is way bigger on the inside than it should be. You look down, there's maybe 650 gold pieces in this.
Are they Strahd pieces?
Of course. There, it's the least I can do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll pass it to you.
Don't put that in your
Yeah,
bag.
I'm not going to.
Now, where's Alexei?
He's in the tent. I'll let him go.
You promise?
Yeah. Goes over into the tent, pulls out a dagger, and cuts away. He says, "You're lucky she's alive." And he walks away.
Mm-hmm.
And he kind of takes the bandages off, and he goes over and he puts his clothes back on, and he just kind of looks at all of you.
Maybe next time
Yeah,
don't
of course.
drink on the job.
Yeah, learned my lesson. Got it. Thanks. He just kind of sits down. And then Arabelle walks over and she goes right at him. And he says, "Fuck you.
Oh shit.
Fuck you."
Yeah, it'd be nice to her.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast a message to big Vistani asshole who I don't know his name, and say she may have a knife now, so watch out for that because she told us you don't let her have knives.
He walks up the hill. He says, "Do you have a knife?" "No." "Give me the knife." She hands it over to him. "Don't give her knives.
I like dangle one next to my side.
I'll cut your head off."
Okay.
Name's Luvash.
Luvash.
We're not friends, but I appreciate what you did.
Yes, saving your daughter from a crazy fisherman. Any day.
I'll go, "What?
Crazy fisherman. The guards have him now.
What?"
Oh, he's gonna be executed probably. I mean,
"Oh, no, they're not killing him. I'm killing him." And he goes over and goes over to the other Vistani, starts waking him up. He says, "Come on, we're killing a fisherman."
No,
And they all get up, and they all get saddled on their
like,
horses.
There's nothing.
They just ignore you. They push past you, and they're like drunkenly going up. He says, "Vallaki!" And they all make their way towards the town.
Well, he sounds hopeful.
I'm sorry, I didn't know he's gonna get on all of his horses.
There's like 50 of them, right?
Yeah.
All that shit about no hope, and look at him now.
Is the little girl here?
Yeah.
Is Alex?
Yeah, he's still there.
Yeah.
Hey,
She's like, "Avenge me!"
is he gonna kill more people than just the fisherman?
Probably, I mean.
No.
Well, here's
I don't know.
what I imagine is
Alexei
that.
will look up. He says, "He won't. He'll just kill the guy."
Yeah, but
Alright.
what happens if the guards say, "Hey, we don't want Vistani in here"?
I have a feeling the
They
guards
let
are.
Vistani in the town.
I
If
have
they
a-
don't, we'll kill him.
I have a feeling the Vistani won't say no to 50 men barging into town,
We've
especially
also
after what's
seen
happened there.
Vistani in there before.
What did he say his name was?
Sure.
I went to write it down and then that happened.
I was gonna write it down and that happened, yeah.
Are you guys heading back to Vallaki?
Yeah, what was his name?
Luvash.
Thank you.
Luvash.
All right, if you're heading back to Vallaki,
Give her a
get
dagger
out of here,
before
and I need Logan.
I give her a dagger before I leave.
Haha, thanks.
Down 3 daggers already.
But only for bad guys.
Okay.
Promise?
Mm-hmm.
Pinky promise? No, give me your pinky. You heard a good guy.
If I kill a good guy, can I cut off your pinky?
No, I cut off yours.
Oh. Okay. And then bring Logan in. You leave Vallaki, and you start making your way towards Kresk. Esmeralda and Godfrey are with you, as you carry the body along the path. Start making your way along. It's mostly quiet as you guys are walking. Esmeralda looks at you and says, "Rumors say you can turn into a werewolf."
Rumors are true. Barovia isn't kind to all of us.
Yeah, Barovia's not kind to anybody.
Its cruelty comes in different forms.
You want to get rid of it?
Not yet.
Okay. They haven't tried to recruit you?
No. Not entirely sure they know.
Interesting. Well, she just keeps walking.
Yeah.
Eventually, you guys make it to Kresk after about an hour or so. Snow everywhere as you kind of take the body in. The gates open once more. Burgomaster walks up to you this time and says, Tolman, what do you have there?"
A body.
Oh,
It's something that the deal we made with the abbot.
I didn't know you made a deal with him.
Well,
If you must speak to him, then go ahead.
I'll head up to the abbey.
Take the time to walk up the way as well. Esmeralda kind of comes up again and says, "What are you planning on doing? I don't think you're just burying him here, are you?"
The abbot says he knows how to bring back the dead.
Oh, you're bringing him back to life?
This man seems to have held many secrets.
Let's hope he's not a vampire when he wakes up.
Let's hope.
You guys make your way up, you talk to the mongrel folk, he leads you through the lobby, you make your way to the door, and you go through the thing, and then the door opens, and you see the abbot sitting there. So you've brought someone.
You said you had the power to bring back the dead.
I can.
This man was bitten by a vampire.
Oh,
Do you have the power to overcome that?
I don't know, but we can find out.
We should ready ourselves then.
He brings out a bunch of candles.
I'll take out the what is it, Dawnbringer? Sun sword.
The sun sword.
Ignite
He
it.
makes like a circle and it forms like these lines together, almost like a pentagram. The room is suddenly kind of overcome with darkness almost, and there's very small light coming from the candle as the body is just kind of laser. He takes all the wrappings off as well. Looks down on him. All right. And he gets down on his knees and he kind of holds his hands upwards, and he his head tilts toward the sky, and it tilts to the east. And you watch as his eyes glow, his hair begins to kind of float in the air, and his hands glow as well, and the body just kind of rises off the floor just a bit. What do you want to offer to bring this man back to life?
As an additive?
It's a flat roll. And
what are my options for that?
so you can make a skill check, or you can offer up things. You can say things to try to bring the soul back. Anything you think that would help to bring this man back to life, you can do.
Which would be better, either reciting prayers to the Sun Father or using a medicine roll?
Like a medicine roll to do what?
I revoke that. I feel like this man was a devout of the Sun Father,
Mm-hmm.
the person that is bringing him back is
Morning
about...
Lord.
Sorry,
That guy.
yeah. Yeah, that's a Pelor's side name.
Yep.
Sunfather.
Roll religion.
Confused. Fuck. Does it have to be a religion? 8.
8. Okay. You begin to recite some prayers as the abbot is also reciting prayers as well to try to bring this soul back.
Probably kind of like hymns that I don't know the words to.
Esmeralda just kind of stands back and watches. It's kind of creeping her out a bit. She just watches from a distance. Godfrey steps down and he kind of kneels down and he pulls out this small pendant and he lays it down on top of the body and it kind of fizzles away. He kind of holds his hand there. There's this large, like cracking sound, almost like an earthquake, but it's loud and everywhere, but centralized right here.
Spectral.
And it's this like crack, and you watch as the body of the priest begins to shake violently, and his eyes are closed as he's like moving around. His entire body is shaking, and you watch as his mouth begins to open. You can see the 2 fangs down as well, and he says, "Do not worry. I'm attempting to bring the soul back." And you watch as the body is squirming and moving, almost and it's almost like blurring around where its hands are because it's moving so quickly. And he says, "Tolman, hold him down."
Strength.
Make a strength check, yeah.
Can I do athletics?
Yeah.
Same.
Do it.
I just tossed my effective d20. Let's use a bone die. Let's keep using the bone die. That is 23.
You hold him down as he's like almost like trying to squirm away, transforming almost into a vampire spawn. And then there's this very deep ripping sound as it's almost arcane in nature, as the abbot just begins to like, and there's this almost explosion of light as the body goes flying away from towards you. You hit the back wall. Esmeralda also blasts backwards. Everybody just hits the walls of this room with the priest in the center as he just crumples onto the ground.
Can I get up?
You get up. There's a moment.
Father, are you all right?
Turns over to one side. Just kind of stares up in the air, just looking around. He sits up, just holding on to his side. He looks up at you. Where am I?
You're safe. Are you all right?
I was dead. I was dead. And he looks down. Now I'm back.
You didn't deserve death.
He kind of looks up towards you, and he tries to stand and kind of wobbles in doing so. Godfrey goes over and helps him stand up, and he kind of holds onto his side and he says, "He did it. I saw his eyes before I died."
Strahd,
I don't know what he wanted.
I mean no disrespect, but Godfrey, can you check his teeth?
Godfrey just does this, and he's not a vampire spawn. Did he mean to transform me?
Very much so.
I
The
don't
wounds
know
on your neck.
what to say. There's no wounds.
Maybe scars.
Not from this fucking spell.
Fuck yeah. True resurrection.
Yeah. He looks around, he sees the abbot, he says, "Thank you. Thank you." The abbot says, "Well,
Abbot, I personally owe you a great debt. This means much more than bringing a woman's dress to you.
you've brought the safety to all of Kresk. That is meaningful to me."
Then we share our thanks. Father, I think it best, before we get you home, that you tell us what you know about the vampires.
Vampires? I don't know much. I just know that they attacked the other night.
They came from below your church.
No, they were on the ceiling. They were camped around. A swarm of bats came in and started attacking the congregation. And then as they tried to flee, the vampires came in and slaughtered everybody. One of the bats came down and landed right in front of me and transformed into Strahd. And that's all I remember.
Do you know anything about the Burgomaster? Secrets he kept?
No, I didn't even know there were servants of Strahd in Vallaki. The bones had been missing, but I didn't think it would be...
What bones?
The bones of St. Andrel. They protect the church, keep all kinds of vampires out. They were missing. I think
Sorry.
Strahd stole them.
Bones of Saint
Andrel. They're holy, and they kept the church safe. But they've been gone for about a week now. I thought that maybe Milavash took them. I
Who's
don't
this?
know. He works in the cemetery, a young boy. I hope he's still alive. But, I thought he took them, but maybe not, maybe a servant of Strahd did.
Father, your life has been returned to you through nothing more than the Morning Lord. The Burgomaster is dead,
Oh, no.
as is his heir. I will take you back home, but all I can ask of you is that you honor the Morning Lord.
The people need me. I need to go.
I suggest you stay.
No, I need to be in Vallaki.
That's what I'm saying. Stay safer. If there are any defenses you become aware of, I strongly suggest you put them into place.
I will. Take me. And he starts walking out.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'll
He's
just
trying to
fucking
walk out.
cradle Grandpa.
Ah!
Take him back.
All right. You two, for the sake of narrative, you make your way all the way, start walking all the way back. It's mostly silent journey on the way back to Vallaki, as all of you make your way back inside the city. And as soon as you do, you conveniently run into the party right outside. Get back in here! Get it! Guys.
Bang!
Colton!
Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay.
So there's a lot more choice in my
That was nothing.
For me, it was like
No,
I
it
could
was
get
a lot.
a $200 guitar or an $800 guitar. So it's probably looking like
I forgot my
350,
drink.
400 range. An acoustic electric.
You
but
guys
good.
are outside Vallaki, about to make your way in, and as soon as you do, you see Solomon, Esmeralda, Godfrey, and some other guy that he's holding in his arms, who kind of looks like a grandpa.
Is it not the priest that we had saw?
It is the priest.
Oh, okay.
You didn't
We
see him. You don't know what he
was
looks
in a
like.
body bag.
Oh, okay, true.
But we can assume.
He says, "I can walk," and he gets out. And he's.
He waited 3 hours to tell you.
He's old as fuck. He can't walk that far.
I see you were successful, Tolman.
Yes.
We found the girl too. Well,
What happened?
some old fisherman tried to drown her. Said that it would appease the sea gods.
Lake
Anyone?
gods.
There are no sea gods.
That's what I thought.
There's
Crazy.
totally sea gods. What are you talking about?
Yeah, maybe.
But he's arrested and possibly dead.
Yeah.
The Vistani found out and are hunting them down as we speak.
Coming out of Vallaki, you see a bunch of horses.
Oh, look at that. There they are.
Like 50 Vistani all coming out of Vallaki. And out the back, you see Luvash, a guy you never learned his name. And he's coming out, and he's got the dude on the back of his horse with a rope around his neck. And he's just being dragged back over to the camp.
There he goes.
I guess that's as close as you come to justice in Barovia.
Well, they were
Where's
just
the girl?
at
Back
the-
with them.
The camp, yeah.
She lives.
Yes.
We saved her.
I gave her a dagger.
If we
She'll
had
be fine.
been maybe 5 minutes later, she probably would have been dead.
I
We
suggest
got
Oh.
lucky.
So you guys, you killed Arabelle, Luvash's brother, and then you save his daughter.
Yeah, that's not how that was meant
should
to go,
probably
but
keep
that's
your
how
mouth
it ended
shut.
up going.
If they find out, you just make me look bad.
But they're not
and you
going
get-
to find out.
They had no idea that he was even
they're an
dead, so-
You guys
They
are
don't-
so great at
they
what you
don't-
do, but you're so frustrating.
They don't know that he's dead. They think that he's just looking for Arabelle.
Give it time.
So don't say anything.
So when they
Arabelle
come
is
back
back.
to Luvash, they're gonna know I killed him. They were looking for his daughter. I just stole their horse.
I
Yeah, but
feel as
nobody
though
knows.
we need more information from you.
From me?
Wait, why?
What are your ties to this situation?
To what situation?
I mean, she's already told us what it is.
She kind of has, yeah.
I feel as though we're missing something.
What?
There would be more reasons they were after you. You said the Vistani betrayed you, but you never told us why or how.
That was a long time ago.
Seems very recent to me.
What do you mean?
You
When they did betray me, it hurt. It's going to take a long time for me to get over that. Due to the point that I'm no longer one of them.
I got you a gift. It's the chest.
It's a massive iron chest.
Oh, is it massive?
It's just
It's like-
it's like this big, but it weighs like 20 pounds.
I'm not big on iron anymore.
What, you open it?
It's empty.
It's empty?
Yeah, I
Where-
emptied it.
It's empty, but it's way bigger on the inside than the outside.
You could keep your things in it.
Why?
You don't want to hold stuff?
Don't have like trinkets.
You know,
I prefer to travel light.
Alright.
what is your name? And I'm talking to the priest.
Who's hobbled away, like he's like 50 feet away.
He's hit in the church, man.
We
What's
walk
your
and
name?
catch up.
I'll
Lucian,
catch up to him.
Father Lucian.
What happened? I'll catch up to him.
What happened?
Yeah.
The congregation was attacked by bats last night, and then vampire spawn came in and attacked everyone and killed them. And then one of the bats transformed into Strahd himself and killed me. And then I got brought back to life by some guy. And now I gotta help all these people because now there's a bunch of people dead.
I love
Is
him.
there anything we can do to help you?
How well do you know the Morning Lord? Have you read volume 6 of his hymns?
Yes.
Really?
Would that
Can you recite those to the people? You know, they talk of hope and darkness. If you can recite these hymns to them, that would be most appreciated.
I had something else in mind. Someone mentioned something about this place was supposed to be hollowed.
No
Yes.
longer.
The bones were taken. I don't know where they went. That's why we were attacked. I assume Strahd stole them.
There is someone we must question.
Who?
Per the father's advice. There's a young boy who works the cemetery.
Right.
Is he
There
still
is-
alive?
Minor suspect that he himself has taken the bones.
Alright, we can ask him then.
Where are you going?
We'll
Cemetery.
try to find the boy.
You make your way over to the cemetery. And in the cemetery is this boy who's just kind of sitting there. He's not working. He's not doing anything. He looks to be maybe 16, 17. He's got this short black hair. He's pretty well built for being 17 years old. He's got a shovel next to him. Kind of looks up to all of you. What?
You take the bones?
That's a bit of an abstract question.
What do you mean?
The ones that belong in the church.
Yeah?
Did you take them?
No? You got all those people killed? Are you trying to blame me?
Insight?
Oh, insight.
15. Is he just guilty? Like feeling guilty? That's what I'm looking for.
I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Oh, fuck.
Yay.
Ira goes up and starts questioning, and Tallman's like, fuck this.
Yeah, fuck that.
Just gonna do this the easy way.
We're not gonna tell anyone if you did. We just need them back.
That, you're lying.
No, I'm not.
Your insight reveals that he's distraught, and he is he feels guilty. You cast Zone of Truth, and he just walks out of it. What is that?
Child, I don't want to do this the hard way, but we are in times of trouble, and we need honest answers quickly.
Roll intimidation.
21. Enter the circle before you answer. I don't desire to use force.
He walks over into the circle. Yeah, it took him.
Why?
Henrik he paid me. My little brother and sister are starving. I don't have any money. I don't make any money here.
Who is Senrik?
Henrik was coffin maker. I don't know why I wanted him. I didn't ask. He offered a lot of money. He's dead.
Servant of Strahd.
Yeah, they killed him this morning.
Yeah, I got that part.
Like I
I didn't
said.
think they actually worked. I just thought he was some collector or something. Father Lucien walks in. He's alive?
We brought him back.
He says, I'm alive, boy. He runs over and he hugs him. He's like, I thought you were dead. I'm sorry. I thought it was all my fault. And he says, it's okay. It's all right. There are still 6 dead people. He walks back into the church.
And it was
The dude just...
It's a good grandpa. I'm glad he's back.
Oh, and I just said, after the grandpa said that, I just said, and it was still your fault.
He just goes over and he sits down.
I wouldn't blame him.
Why would we not blame him?
Where are the bones now?
People do
Oh
desperate
no, I
things
gave him to Henrik.
when they need.
We can break into the coffin maker's shop.
We
Look
could.
around.
How much did he pay you?
100 gold.
Holy fuck. It's like, yeah, he paid me $10,000.
Well,
He did it.
you should be well off now, right?
We're gonna see if we can fix some of this.
Okay.
At least make it to where they can't just walk through Vallaki again. Don't know if that means anything to you, but
Child, do you know that your actions were unjust?
Yeah.
How strongly do you regret them?
I don't know. Either all of those guys die, or my brothers and
There
sisters
are
die.
other ways. I suggest very strongly you find a just way of earning your livings.
He stands up and he throws the shovel down to his side and he just storms off.
to the coffin makers.
Guys, make your way over to the coffin maker shop. It looks like the windows are boarded up. It just looks like this very old building.
Is there anything not boarded up?
There's a front door.
Let's go to the front door.
It opens.
Okay.
Walk right in.
As you walk by, you notice a few pieces of wood fall out of the door.
Someone's already been here.
As you look over and you kind of examine the lock in the front door, it looks like it was broken.
Right. The vampire spawn. Or the guards coming in for him.
Someone's
be
come in here
anyone.
after us. Before us, I mean.
Yeah.
Guys, searching the place.
For
Yep.
all we know, they could
All
still
right.
be
I'd
here.
like to be a little cautious. Maybe, dare I say, a little stealthy.
Roll stealth.
Really wish I
I-
still knew sunlight.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
'Cause I think there are people in here.
You know, what'd you roll on your dice?
The 2?
Yeah, so did I.
Oh.
Yeah.
You guys are just in sync tonight.
Yeah.
Seriously.
But yours is probably like a 10. Mine's
Still
a
an
3.
11.
Alright, you're stealthing, and you guys begin to investigate the entirety of the
Stealth.
coffin maker shop. First level is like working tools, and there's an upstairs as well, where all of the coffins are stored, but almost all of them are opened. There's nothing inside of them. And as you search around, you find a bedroom on the upper floor, and it looks like there was maybe a fight in here. There's like stuff thrown about everywhere, and as you guys kind of search through it, there's a wardrobe. And in the wardrobe is there are 2 sacks.
Pick
We'll
up
look at
one.
the sacks.
One sack is really heavy, and it's like chink chink chink,
Ooh, money.
I'll check the other one.
and the other one is much lighter.
I'll
And
look inside
like,
it.
bones.
I think I found them.
I found some money.
Oh, perfect.
The money is 30 silver pieces and 12 electrum.
Just fucking
Set that down.
burn that.
Give me some
The electrum
money.
is like a picture of Strahd going like, hey.
Like, no, it's Strahd being all like, it just
Yeah.
Strahd doing
Wait,
that.
how much silver is
30.
it? 30?
You take the silver and leave the
I
electrum?
take out
You
the
guys doing
silver.
anything else, or are you taking the bones back?
No, just taking the bone straight back, man.
You guys bring them straight back. You bring them to Father Lucien, and oh, you found them.
They were in the coffin maker's home.
Oh, unfortunate. He goes over to the front, the raised dais where he died. And he's like, oh, this is where I died. That's my blood. Gross. And he goes over, and there's this latch. And he unlocks it, opens it, puts the bones inside, and he begins to cast like this spell, and he says like this prayer. And he, there we are. Thank you. Thank you.
Welcome.
You know, I could clean this place up.
No thanks.
Is there anything you need help with?
I suggest
No.
you keep more security
I will.
than what keeps this place hallowed.
I will.
Does anything visibly change when he hallows the place?
Can
You
I
don't even know if
ask-
it's hallowed or not.
Alright.
Who Saint
That's why-
Andrew was?
Saint Andrew. Saint Andrew was a very heroic woman of the Morning Lord. She raised an army against Strahd. Nearly killed him long time ago. But she died.
As they all have.
I love that.
She gave Strahd a nasty limp, though.
So I've heard. It's nice to put a name to it.
That's why he floats everywhere.
Well, Father, seems as though we are, in our own right, a reincarnation of herself. Our goals are the same as hers.
Oh, good luck.
We
Thank
will
you.
surely need it.
Ember Temple?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's probably late at this point, huh? And
Kasimir's just been following you guys around.
Can we fucking go?
Are we headed to the Ember Temple?
what time is it now in game?
5.
Friday, yeah.
We should probably sleep.
Sleep
Yeah,
here and then
tonight.
go in the morning?
We have free,
Why not travel at night?
We have done good here.
because that's when the wolves and Strahd come out. I mean, I know they can go out whenever they want, but
I forget.
yes.
Yeah, she said that is a legend, but
Still
But you
safe.
don't want to leave until the sun comes back up.
That would be
Yes.
preferable.
and as I would imagine it, you have time,
I have
Also,
lots of time.
of course.
some of them can't see in the dark.
Can you
Humans.
see in the dark?
Yes,
Is that just an angel thing?
I think so.
Of course. We had planned on going to Barovia. Is that still?
Afterwards, I think,
Okay.
at this point.
We are headed to the ponds, correct?
What?
The
No,
ponds,
we're gonna go to the Ember Temple now, which is.
Of course, I mean,
Nice. I
I'm
forgot we
implying
also,
afterwards.
Oh yes.
afterwards, we'll speak to Madame Eva.
Hey, can I get my dagger back? I can't go missing with these. Too little, you know.
Yeah, totally. 90 isn't enough.
He has over 90. He started with about 20.
We will never see the Mad Mage.
I think we might have just.
There's so much shit to do in this game.
There's so
Don't
much.
even worry about it. Okay, you guys make your way off to the Amber Temple, which is going to. Are you going?
I thought we were.
We're gonna
We're gonna
rest.
take a
Rest.
rest.
Right, that's right. Where are you resting?
The Blue Water Inn.
Cool.
Let us stay for free.
You guys make your way over to the Blue Water Inn. You rest for the night. I'm assuming you guys play some music.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
This really brings a lot of light to Vallaki as they are despaired. They feel terrible and without hope, and you guys bring light to them through music. The night continues on. You guys have some wolf steak. In the morning, you have some wolf stew.
Ooh. And bagels, right?
And bagels. And, you've noticed that, what's his name? Kasimir doesn't eat anything or drink anything. Godfrey is like, I haven't had food in a long time.
We'll try it. It's quite good.
This is delicious. And he just eats it. And he's like, I haven't drank in a long time. And he gets way too drunk. And he's just like,
Does he spill all this?
I love Argynvost, even though he's dead. But I serve him until the end of days. Did you guys know that Vladimir loved Argynvost? They were gonna get married, but then he died. I'm so sad. He just starts crying. I'm going to go to sleep. I think I'm intoxicated. And he makes his way upstairs.
Yes.
This is that night, right?
His devotion is very
Okay, good.
inspiring.
Early in the morning.
He's a big drunk.
Oh, you said, and then in the morning
No.
we eat stew, and then you went to that. So I was like, I don't know.
You guys wake up the next morning. Everybody's fine. You guys get suited up and ready to go. And you start making your way out of Vallaki. This is a 5-hour journey.
Let's do it.
All right.
Can we run and make it like a 2-hour journey?
That's not.
Do you want it?
No.
All right.
Bundled up.
Got it.
Not yet, because I don't want to get hot on the way there.
That's true.
I'm feeling it's kind of cold though,
We
right?
just put our coat
Okay.
on when we get.
I put mine on.
Nice fidget spinner, nerd.
Hey, Ari.
Yeah, thanks. 90
Hey, Seymour.
cents.
Nice.
I
Don't you
think
have
you'd
like
be
a
alright
fucking
if I wasn't
$9
here.
cameo one?
What do you
It
mean?
wasn't $9. It was like 2.
Like if I just wasn't around one day.
I
Think you'd be alright?
Like a Genji one.
No, maybe.
Jacob also stole it. So.
How sudden is this departure?
I don't know.
Wait, what?
This is. I would probably pull her back to have this conversation.
Oh.
Dep-
okay.
I mean, if you overhear, you overhear.
Depending on
Marching order.
how abrupt the departure
First.
is, potentially no.
What if it was really sudden?
Me first.
Not at all.
Lay it out.
And what if it was like
Probably Godfrey
Weeks
in the back,
advance.
maybe.
Weeks advance, that I'd probably be a little more okay.
what if I told you one day I want to get my own ship and sail off?
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't expect you to follow me till the end of your days. Or no. Yeah.
Alright.
So
All right.
Tallman, you discover a foot
got-
trail
I'll
that
be in the
cuts
back.
through the wilderness.
Is that
Follow
Esmeralda?
it.
Okay. You start following it.
Actually, that's probably fine how it is.
We need.
I don't wanna-
Kasimir.
The elf guy.
Kasimir.
Godfrey'd be in the back.
Yeah.
So.
that is Godfrey, right?
Wait, I thought you were in the back. Who is this? Oh, that's
That's
Esmeralda.
Esmeralda.
Yeah, you go in front of me. I'm better at range when I can cast my spells and stuff.
Would we all be in a line? I feel like that's strange.
It's
For
just
marching
general
order,
marching
yes.
order. It's fine.
We're probably walking.
Side by like
Yep.
in like a weird.
In
You
a
guys kind of
bundle.
cut through the forest, going through a path because
That's
this
what
is
it
as
is.
far south as you guys have ever gone. As you go south on R, and as you're making your way south on R, there's this way to go off to the left, and you guys begin to follow it. And as you guys are walking,
Yeah, we've never even been to T.
as you guys are making your way on this trail, you guys there's like a bunch of leaves on the road, and you guys start walking across the leaves, and you guys watch as Tallman
Oh,
sinks through the floor. And you hear,
Quicksand!
Shit.
I have fallen.
Yeah, no shit. You alright?
you take 10 bludgeoning damage.
Are your legs okay?
No.
How the fuck are we gonna get him out of there?
No idea. He's massive. Oh god.
Well, there's 6 of us. I think we could pull him
How
out.
deep? 20?
20.
Okay.
I'll drop my rope. Like, I'll hold on to it.
Rope drops down.
I'll need another rope.
Why?
That's a very stupid question.
I throw down my rope.
I'm thick.
Yeah, just
Dummy.
start
I'm
pulling.
dummy thick. You what?
I throw down my rope as well.
Okay. 2 ropes.
I'm dummy
Two
thick.
ropes.
And
The clap of my ass.
the weight of my ass cheek keeps me down in the hole.
Weight of my ass cheeks keeps me down in the hole.
Alright, so we got 2 ropes. Who's holding rope 1?
I'll wrap him around.
Well,
pull
just
him
do 3 and 3, right?
Yeah, 3 and 3.
Esmeralda and Godfrey will help.
Fuck.
How much do you weigh?
Is Kasimir knocking out?
A lot.
And Kasimir, no. He just watches.
Probably close.
Buffoons.
A
Do you
little,
need my help?
a little upwards of 600
I'm not
pounds.
very strong.
That's fine, neither am I.
Well,
None of us
anything
are.
is better than nothing.
Except for maybe Godfrey. Godfrey, you strong? You got. That's right.
His beautiful pteric
Okay,
muscles.
how much do you weigh?
Upward of 600 fucking
What?
Dude, he's
He's like
7
9
feet tall.
feet tall.
I have big ass plate
Oh,
armor.
you're the armor.
And he's fat.
Take off your clothes.
No.
Leave him in here?
There
No.
needs to be an equivalent. Everybody's strength roll has to add up to 50.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
Alright, Esmeralda got a 19.
Got a 12.
Godfrey got a 23.
And
Alright,
Do we add anything to
the
this?
3 of us is over 50.
Alright. You're helping.
I got a 19.
I
and you're-
tripped.
Yeah, we
you
got
just
like
trip,
80 among the
you
four
guys-
Into
of
the
us.
hole.
and you just begin brought up in the air and you just you guys are pulling him up slowly, and then eventually you kind of his hands come over the side, he pulls himself up, he's like, oh, very tired from pulling him all the way up, but he's out.
Lay on hands.
Good work, guys.
Yeah,
Nice
good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Casimir steps over, he says, I think this is a false trail.
Do we know who would have put this trap here?
Esmeralda looks over. The druids, probably.
Druids?
Yeah.
They're crazy.
Evil druids and the crazy people who live in the
I thought we
forests,
got rid of them.
from the mountains.
No.
I mean, we killed a few of them when they attacked us.
Yeah, when Strahd took over Barovia, there were like crazy mountain people in it. And now they're really crazy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Crazy breeds with crazy just makes more crazy.
Yep.
Was there any other breaks in the trail that we noticed, Jacob?
You know, he took this side trail. He's like, oh, this is faster, and then fell down this hole. So you could just go back and go on the other trail.
Okay.
There's nothing further.
All right.
More
Nope.
holes.
You look further, and it's like, yeah, there's no trail. It literally just ended in this pit.
Nice.
You guys make your way back on the trail, and you start walking all the way there, until hours and hours and hours go by. It's maybe about noon. As you're kind of cresting further and further up, the elevation keeps. You continue in elevation. There's more of like a cliffside, kind of down on your right side, which would be like the west as you're making your way south. Moving upwards towards the mountain, it's getting really cold at this point.
Then I'll put my coat on.
Yep, I will stop and put on my
No
layers
problem.
of warmth.
Did
You
you
guys,
buy me a coat?
Yes.
Yes.
you guys,
Well, I bought you 2
6
coats.
dead bear skins.
That's a lot of dead bears.
you guys continue upwards and upwards and upwards until it starts to snow a bit. There's snow along the trail as you guys are making your way along. And you see this before you.
Ooh.
Does it snow in Waterdeep?
Yes.
Oh god.
Does it snow in Waterdeep?
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I think it does.
yes,
No, it's
yes,
like
it
LA.
does. Yes, it does. It does snow.
It did
Okay.
once
There's no
200
global
years ago.
warming in Waterdeep, so it snows there.
It still generates a lot of heat.
More snow than I'm used to.
Yeah, I think if you play in the winter, it snows.
It snows.
Oh yeah, there's a whole.
Mm-hmm.
It snows. Not very much, but it does. This is
Yeah.
like the crazy ass amount of snow.
There's more snow than I think I've ever seen. All at one time.
A picture for you guys.
Wow.
Just give me a second.
Wow.
Anyway.
do it, Tim. Good job.
I'd imagine all of Chult would look like this if the rain were snow.
Where's that? Says Esmeralda.
I'd imagine very far away from here.
I'm very curious about the world outside of Barovia.
You
Maybe
should
someday
be.
you'll be able
It's
to see it.
beautiful.
Maybe.
We can take you to Waterdeep if you want. Thank
You're
you.
aware we can't leave, right?
No, when we kill Strahd, you can go wherever you want.
Hopefully.
These people have very high hopes.
Wishful thinking, alright.
We've done more than anyone else so far.
Couldn't say that.
We
Saint
haven't
Angel's
given him
done
a
more
limp
than
yet.
us.
We've done more
Sure.
than anyone has done in a very long time.
I do
You're right
feel
on
like
that.
a giant light beam is a little bit like
A limp.
a limp.
I retain my statement from before. Believe her spirit is with us.
Ain't no spirit in me.
You
Yeah,
don't
there is.
seem soulless to me.
It's just very stubborn.
Ain't no saint spirit in me.
That's true.
No, I went to Ari.
What?
You
I
have
went
a
to Ari, right?
very individualistic view of the world then.
That is accurate.
Some would call you narrow-minded, where I come from.
That is also accurate.
I'd call you ambitious.
I don't know if that's accurate.
A ship and a vineyard? I think that's very ambitious.
What if I want a vineyard on the ship?
Even more.
I don't think that's possible. The saltwater wouldn't be good for them.
You can bring a cleric with you. They can purify the water.
That's expensive though.
They can create water. I can go. I can
Sold
I
create
want to
water.
go here and get profits. What?
But for plants,
That's not how the magic works. Removes poisons, toxins.
okay, then you can just pay the cleric to create the water.
Or we could just have a vineyard that becomes
Mhm.
so famous that we ship through.
That's better.
I've heard of people who boil salt water to remove it.
Yes.
That would work.
I can just make it.
Salt water,
No, fresh water. Just like a...
as can I.
Mhm.
I can create missiles.
Very different from water.
You'd be a really lame wizard if you couldn't.
I've heard that is sort of a staple in your practices.
The missiles.
Yes.
I can make like the
Alright, this is what you guys see.
Really?
If you two want to get on the other
Wow.
side to see what it looks like.
It's a
Or safe mode.
bridge. Guys, it's a bridge. It's
I
gonna
love
be
it when
super
that-
cool when
that
it loads.
Oh, that's cool.
Whoa! Ooh.
That was 0.1 seconds of an
Spooky.
animation. There we go.
That's what you see. You are on the cliffside and you are coming up to this. There's a giant gate. Yeah, move the minis. There's a giant gate in front of you with green flame.
Green flame!
Thank you, Christopher Perkins. Let me just pull it up real fast in the book.
Is this the place you've read about?
I don't. I've never been here. I don't know what this is.
You led us here.
Kasimir?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
So how the fuck did we find it?
I've read about it. I know where it is. I don't know how to get to it. I've never been.
But you think it's past this?
Do you know what this
Yes.
place is?
No.
Let's hope for the best.
The shelf of rock on which the mountain road clings grows narrow. To your left, the icy cliff strives sharply towards dark rolling clouds. To your right, the ground falls away into a sea of fog. Ahead through the wind and snow, you see a high wall of black stone lined with spikes and topped by statues of demonic vultures with horned heads. Set in the center of this wall is a closed iron portcullis, behind which burns a curtain of green flame.
Green flame.
On the other side of the dark wall, gripping the mountain's edge, is a guard tower of white stone topped with golden statues of mighty warriors.
2 separate buildings then.
Yes, 2 separate buildings.
Okay.
And I will pull up the map of this area real fast. But that's a little image by James Webster.
Thank you, James Webster.
You're super
Check out
cool.
his stuff on Patreon.
Go pay him like $2.
Yes.
Do it. I'm so mad because he just announced that he was going to do the
Waterdeep.
the Vallaki hill.
Oh, no.
And he hasn't done it yet, and I was like, damn it. the hill where the Vistani are. So, and you guys, I knew you guys were going to go to it today. I was like, shit.
Well, maybe
Seems
it'll
as
be out
though-
when I edit this episode.
That'd be cool.
That's a lot of editing, though.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, it'll probably be out.
No, it's not.
It's like a-
That's normal.
We're like a
Like a month
it's
ahead.
a month
whatever,
ahead.
I guess.
So
Whatever.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I'm so sorry. I will shut the fuck up.
yeah.
Yeah, you better. Hang on, I'm loading the map.
We'll edit this out.
No, we won't.
we won't.
Probably won't.
I wanted to put that on the marker.
Oh,
Good job, Spanker.
I
Spanker. Ew.
spanker.
So what are you guys thinking? Do we climb over
Oh.
Yes.
straight into the fire,
Can you get rid of the fire?
as Matilda?
Huh?
I can't get rid of fire.
Oh,
Can you
shit.
get rid of the flames?
Maybe I'll check my spellbook.
All right, cool.
I could zap it, but I don't think that gets rid of it.
Barovia is not responding.
From my observations, it seems as though we are not welcome in one building. The other may hold promise.
Well, we have to get in this building to get to the next.
Doesn't seem that way.
What other way is it? Scaling a
Oh,
cliff?
look at the other building. How fucked up is it to get there?
Oh,
You have a very
Oh.
glazed, disgusted face.
sorry. I'm
He's
trying to load the
get
map.
the map.
Can we get to the place with the silver boys?
I'll tell you once I get the map up.
Oh,
The DM is loading.
Well, I'm going to use this time to go to the bathroom.
That's illegal. Can't do that. Going
It'll
PG
load the
is
second I get back.
Yeah.
Yep. Just kidding.
Because this computer is a gift
Where's the
from
door?
God.
Where's the door? I don't know, man.
What are you,
I-
superstitious?
no,
I thought you
the-
believed in
no.
Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior. It can't be both.
There's a habit.
There we go.
There's a pretty decent
Don't look
habit
at it.
of people being all like, I bet this will happen at this exact moment, and it actually happening to me. Like, in a situation that I'm involved in.
Yeah.
So, that happens a pretty decent amount.
I believe luck is a real thing because it happens to me in a bad way all the time.
That's
Jacob,
what it looks like by the
you
way,
can actually
actually.
attest to
Okay.
that. Nice. I love this idea.
Each square is 10 feet.
Super
Alright.
helpful. Is that the
What
green
is
flame?
this?
Mountain that goes up, it scales upwards.
Okay.
Yeah,
Is
those-
this,
those
put yourselves
little,
right here.
Those little dagger things are basically like the edge of where we're supposed to be.
Gotcha.
They
Is
were
10
in
foot square?
Vallaki too.
Are they too big?
No.
No, they're good.
Yeah, seriously. I don't understand how this game was not meant to be played like this.
Yeah, the maps are
Kind of
a
necessary.
tad confusing.
Argynvost is almost necessary to have a map like that to go through.
Fucking
Yeah.
Castle Ravenloft. Jesus Christ.
Okay. Oops.
Green
So-
flame?
Yes.
Green flame right there, portcullis in front of it.
So judging by all the map daggers, we cannot get to the other building.
That's what I was saying.
It scales very fast below you. Like, it's almost a 90-degree angle. Like,
it's
that
my-
first set of daggers right there, that's like maybe a 50-foot drop. Then it's another, 100-foot drop. It is very steep.
I believe we are all open to suggestions.
Well, might be good to investigate it closer.
Yes, it might be like
Be
Might be
my
missing
guest.
speak friend to enter or something.
What?
I'd like to investigate.
Or like say
The
please or
portals.
something?
Something like
Roll
that.
investigation.
Something
Can I help him?
Which one is you?
Wasn't help you.
Oh, okay.
like that. Which one is her?
Your
No,
investigation's
Tim.
probably better.
Tim
what's yours?
Plus 3.
this, right?
Yours is
Tim?
better than
Oh,
mine.
okay.
Move
This
him
is
up.
you?
He's
It's only
investigating.
+1.
That's
You can help
physical.
me.
Right.
Yes.
This is you?
Yes.
Both of them. Boobity-doo.
Boopity boop.
This one's not nice to me
Okay,
anymore.
maybe just put it away.
I should have prepared it.
Alright.
Yeah, if you knew we were going to the first place.
Well, yeah, if I knew there was going to be a giant curtain of green flame in front of us, maybe I should have prepared to spell magic.
That's a little funky. What? Oh, sorry.
It's Esmeralda.
Out of character. I lost
You go over to the portcullis.
Yeah, I got an 8 or 19.
A 19.
Yeah, I got
It is
not bad.
it is an old iron portcullis that is very cold with like black steel, and about a few feet behind it is the curtain of green flame, and you can feel heat coming off of it.
No runes or anything.
Mm-mm.
You've read of this place?
No.
Kasimir?
Yeah.
I actually didn't know this would be here.
Do
I
you?
don't know what this is.
Do you know
You're
how
not
to?
familiar with magics of this at all.
I could try. Give me a moment. I might be able to dispel it. Fucking like 10 wizards in this party.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Jesus.
there's way more wizards in this game than I ever thought there would be.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, he has his own stat block.
I think
He
if I,
might be really
goodness.
powerful, actually.
Of course he is. He's an 800-year-old elf.
Mm-hmm.
I think if I cast sleep on the flame.
I don't think
That
that'll work.
won't work.
That'll work.
I mean,
Flames
Isn't
are
it-
always licking everything. They get very exhausted.
oh,
Yeah, that's what that was my thought too.
All right.
Oops.
Oops.
Oopsie.
I mean, we could try to climb.
We could.
Have to do it once
Okay.
already.
The vultures might attack.
The vultures.
The statues of the vultures.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, there's
Gargoyles.
giant demonic-looking vultures on
Oh.
top of the 2 pillars.
Jacob
Those are just
having
dumb.
to open 4 books to figure out what the stat
Sorry.
block is.
Yeah.
At least this game gives me everything.
That's true. Well, that's a lie. But
Yes. I can.
You can dispel it.
I can dispel it.
Can you
I can
open
try.
the gate
Open the gate.
I can try to open the gate.
after the flame is gone?
yeah, I have an idea too. If we can't do it by force, we do it by force my way. Thunderwave.
Oh. Speak nicely to it.
No, Thunderwave.
I doubt that would shatter a steel
Sing from the heart.
portcullis.
Who knows if it's
Yes,
old
sit
steel.
down. Confess your
I don't know.
feelings for
Well, the spells I have prepared today are Protection from Evil and Good, Magic Missile and Shield, Dark Vision, Knock, Mirror Image, Clairvoyance, Lightning Bolt, Magic Circle, and Greater Invisibility. And then Kasimir says, I have a multitude of spells that I could cast. I could, not much on being able to lift a giant portcullis.
Could you get rid of the green flame?
Incredibly, I'm looking at Esmeralda.
Mm-hmm.
Incredibly familiar with your arcane magic,
Mm-hmm.
but would knock work well on this portcullis.
Knock? Did she say she had knock prepared?
She did.
She did.
I'm sorry.
Let me try it. Doesn't work though. I'm burning a 2nd level slot.
I'm not familiar with how the spell works. I hope you be able to judge it yourself.
She goes over to it,
This is
shakes
not
her
my
hands.
fault.
She puts her finger down into one side and traces like this small sigil in front of it, and then she knocks on it, and the portcullis. She's like, "Oh, it
Holy
worked!
shit, it
It worked!" And it just goes up. Okay.
That's
And
all.
then Kasimir comes forward, and he begins to draw sigils in the air as well, and he pushes it forward, and he watches the green flame dissipates, and he's like, "It'll come back. Run."
I run quickly.
I'll go through.
Everybody runs through, and as soon as you all do, you make it to the other side. The portcullis goes back down again and hits the ground, and the green flame comes back. Oh, that worked. You guys are on the other side now.
I have utmost respect for you, arcane casters.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well, there goes me moving.
That's what you got before you.
You're sliding off a cliff now.
Ooh. Are we gonna go into this building?
Doesn't seem like we have a choice.
If you guys want to, we could shelter in here for a while, or we could keep going. It's up to you.
No
We could-
reason to.
I'm good to keep going.
Does it seem like we're in a storm?
I'd like to look around in it.
It's just snowing
Yeah.
a lot, so
We're looking
What do we
for
see down the pathway?
information, correct?
About that much up the fog.
Yeah, so much bigger.
Okay.
I'd like to look around
Can I
in
see what
this
this is,
building.
or is that something else? That's the top
You
view.
can see a bridge.
Okay. We could just go to the bridge.
I want to look around in this building.
You want to look around? All right.
At this point, I'm here to protect all of you. Make your decisions yourselves.
Mind if I look around?
No, I want to look around too.
You head into the tower.
I'll follow.
Yes.
All right. The door is made out of iron-bound wood.
Oh shit.
Is it unlocked?
Are you gonna try to push it?
Yep.
It's either stuck or barred on the other side.
Do you think
Oh,
you
it's
could
barred.
kick the door in?
I can try.
Is there a way
Roll
to
athletics.
is there a way to see it?
I was actually going to use the blade. Try to pull an Obi-Wan Kenobi.
He's trying to cut into
Okay.
it.
Slowly carve a circle.
Oh,
The
that
circle just
Okay.
breaks in. There's now a small hole on the inside as you
Star Wars
lightsaber open the
references.
door like
Alright.
Qui-Gon Jinn in Phantom Menace.
Fuck yeah.
Mage hand.
'Kay.
Through and find whatever the latch is and
There's just a little bit of the bar left because it got cut with the circle. You just push it off, and the door kind of opens.
Well, that worked.
I'll thank the sword and then dispel it.
thank you.
It
Because it is
feels
sensitive.
confused.
Why'd you do that?
I'm like, what?
I just
A
want to
weird way to be used.
Fucking loser.
You guys make your way inside.
Can I investigate this room?
Yes, I will describe it to you.
Yeah.
A cold hearth stands across from the door, the wind howling down its chimney. A stone staircase is on the south wall. 3 windows look over a foggy sea.
I'd like to go upstairs.
Roll investigation. Seymour, you head upstairs.
I'll help you. So roll advantage.
That's the next floor.
Nice.
I rolled the same number twice.
What number is that?
3.
3.
Good job.
So a big 4.
You find nothing.
Guys, I have a cantrip.
And
Call guidance.
That's shit. Yeah.
I mean,
you this
Make that
place
one
is
8 potential.
completely empty.
Yeah. It doesn't.
8.
change anything.
Seymour, you make your way up to the second
shit.
story.
Yep.
All right. The upper level of this tower is an ice box with windows set into almost every wall. A rusted iron ladder bolted to the floor and ceiling leads up to a wooden trapdoor. Mounted above the stone hearth is a dire wolf's head. The wind coming down the chimney howls in its stead.
Nice rhyming. I'm assuming
Yeah.
the direwolf's head's right here. Okay. Can I investigate the head?
Yeah, roll investigation.
That is a 13.
It's an old head. Doesn't look to be anything strange about it.
Is there
Okay.
a small campfire below it?
There's no fire lit in here. There's a hearth, but it's empty.
And like no wood or anything?
Nope, it's all burned away. Old as fuck.
Is this just open?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna keep going up.
All right, you're going up the ladder.
Yeah.
And you open the trapdoor.
I'm gonna start
And
heading
I'll go
up
up to the second floor.
Okay.
to the second.
Are we all going to the second floor?
There's nothing down here.
No reason to stick around, do nothing.
Message up. There's nothing down here. Boring.
10-foot tall gold-plated statues stand atop the battlements, facing outward. Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail.
There's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah. Would you mind repeating that?
10-foot tall, gold-plated statues stand atop the battlements facing outwards.
Okay.
So all of those are golden statues.
Yeah. Got that.
Each one depicts a female human knight holding a lance. The cold wind stirs the snow, under which you see human skeletons clad in rusty mail. So there's skeletons lying all over the
Just
on
all over up here?
just all over, and they're all clad in rusty armor. Like they're all up there and they're just lying there. Kind of like that.
Alright. Perfect.
Oh, wow.
I messaged down. A lot of people died up here. Also, there's a direwolf head down in the second story.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Explain why the door is barred. I don't know, maybe hiding from something. I'll head up to the.
But they didn't bar the trap door.
Perception checks, everybody.
Oh boy.
Natural 20.
Oh damn, nice.
23.
15.
Okay.
No, 18. I'm sorry.
Passive is 14.
Nobody except for Seymour sees one thing.
Damn.
You're up there. And as already says, like, there could have been something they were hiding from. Look around. Overhead, in the clouds, something passes over. Just for a second, half a second.
I hate this.
I'm gonna look back to the tower that we walked through.
Okay.
And see, are the vultures still there? Both of the statues?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Something just flew overhead. I messaged them.
Well, we all came up to the.
Oh, you're all up
top,
here now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see anything. Can I
Did
look?
you gather any more information?
No.
Its size, maybe. Was it a dragon?
Just a quick corner of my eye.
Was it a pigeon?
Can I look where he
It
pointed
was
to?
It was
Look to where you look up, you just see
Dragon.
gray sky.
it's a dragon pigeon.
Are there dragons
I'm
in
dragon.
Barovia?
Stop watch for that now.
A dragon.
A dragon.
I'm sure you do. And you and your crabbits.
Everything
Rabbits and dragons.
goes very quiet for a moment.
We
That
should
feels
maybe
like
get
gibberish.
back down.
Probably. If there's something that big up here.
I'm hungry again.
Let's go down then.
Make your way down.
Yeah.
We'll make your way back down.
Can you just like move it to where we're all on the.
We're headed
Wait,
all.
are we going to the first
yeah.
floor?
Yeah, we're going.
Are
The
you,
only
you
place we
leaving?
haven't been.
Are we leaving or are we staying on the bottom floor?
There's nothing up here, so we should go to the other towers if there are other towers.
I should have looked at the bodies.
Probably. I should have rolled medicine on them, but
Yeah.
we forgot.
You always go
Walk
back.
and walk and walk and walk.
Well, yeah,
I'm just
that
gonna
would be
show this.
Cheating.
There's a bridge. Put your minis at the front of it.
Fuck.
Right here.
Oh no, it's a Dark Souls boss.
Oh,
You see
God.
a bridge.
Del
You know what?
gargoyles.
First of all,
What boss
hang
are you
on.
talking about?
The snowy
I know
pass comes to a
there are more
gorge
than
spanned
one.
by a stone bridge. At the end of each bridge is a 30-foot tall, 30-foot wide stone arch. Atop each one are two statues of armored knights on horseback with lances, charging towards one another. The wind bites and howls like wolves as it passes through the gorge. Kasimir looks forward and says, "Only one way to go, I suppose."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At the risk of.
Maybe one or two at a time. The bridge looks like it's falling apart.
Yeah.
Oh, I will make that easy for you. And he steps forward and he appears on the other side.
That doesn't make it easy for us.
He misty steps.
One last person, I guess.
Damn.
Who's going with me?
He went forward a few
I'll
feet,
go
and
with
then he
you.
misty steps.
I suppose with the risk of my weight, I will stay behind and go last.
Ira and I walk across.
You walk across.
Do we get over just fine? Is this
We'll
being?
walk across one at a time. Who goes first?
We're
you
going
and I-
at the same time.
Yep. It's not. There's a few holes in it, but it's not. Too
Is this
difficult.
open?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, let me describe this. The low walls that enclose the stone bridge have fallen away in a couple of places, but the bridge appears intact. A black cloaked rider on charcoal-colored horse guards the middle of the bridge.
What?
Where is that?
That came out
Sorry.
of nowhere.
Yep.
You forgot that.
So do we get across or?
Yeah, just right there. It's just a stone's. Oh yeah.
there's
As
someone
you're right
in the
here,
middle, yeah.
stand right there. I'm so sorry, guys. I completely forgot.
So
about
this guy just jumps it?
And there is a. It doesn't look like that.
I know, but
Yeah, it's right in front of you. There is a horse. Fire on its mane, on its tail, cloaked figure.
does it
Stands
appear
in-
when we get here, or has
Yes.
it been there the whole time? Okay.
It's more like through the fog. You now see this person.
Okay, and
standing
this guy
there.
missy
Want this?
stepped, so
Yeah,
we
use
didn't
that.
see.
There you go.
There we go.
Stands there.
Hello there. I'll step a little forward to be in front of Ari.
I'm
Okay.
gonna message back and
Who are you, friend?
to Seymour and say I think
Just
Strahd's
looking to
here.
pass.
Might have been what we saw flying.
Yeah, I think that's Strahd. horse.
Oh, okay.
Can you hear me?
Horse
There's a person on it, right?
doesn't say anything.
Perhaps it's a golem. I've seen them before on bridges.
Maybe.
Also,
What's your name? I'll give you mine if you give me yours.
Do any of us recognize this?
Yeah, you guys have totally seen this before. It's a Strahd on his horse.
Yeah. Okay.
So we're gonna have a duel, or
The horse just kind of moves in place almost.
Why are you here?
I'm guessing there's no way out of this without turning around or getting past you.
I'm gonna walk past him.
As soon as you walk, like inches away from him, from the top down, you just watch as it turns into ash and snow, all the way down to the bottom of the horse, and with the wind.
Nice job, you killed them.
Yep.
It's weird.
I mean, you said you can program illusions, right?
I think so. I mean, that looks pretty
He probably
programmed
doesn't.
to me.
He probably doesn't want people coming this way.
That's true.
Turn to the woman that's walking with us.
Are we fine continuing through?
Are you familiar with magic like that?
No. Strange.
Do you believe that Strahd himself is some sort of echo?
I don't know what to believe anymore. Let's go.
You first.
Esmeralda, Seymour, you guys are going next?
Guidance.
You guys
No,
begin to walk across the
concentration.
bridge.
I have to do it twice.
Stop. Get to about there. You see Ari and Ira's eyes kind of look back and they widen immensely as they kind of step back. And Ari just kind of points upward. She says, Seymour!
I look.
As you both turn around, you hear. And you see diving straight towards the bridge. A creature of unearthly size. A bird so monstrous that its wings blot out the sky. And that's where we're going to end tonight's game.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah, this is what you showed me a couple weeks ago.
Oh, that's so great.
I hate this.
I
hate
love this.
so much.
I love it so much.
It's not a boulder.
It's
a
a
rock.
rock.
We'll be back next week with another episode.
There's a
where
dragon in
everybody's gonna fucking die, so
There's a
stay tuned
rock.
for that.
There's an angel in Strahd.
Rocks are supposedly CR8. They are not CR8.
Nope.
I'm learning so much
Thanks for
about
joining
how
us, guys.
fucked up this game is.
It's so awesome.
That's the end of the game.
That's the end of the game.
Now it is, because I edit these.